Okay, wait. Are the skeletons still there in the other room?
I feel like
The broken weaponry is still there, but as you look over, it's like a wave of radiant energy hits them all, and then they just fall over into dust.
Who looks the worst out of the four of the unconscious ones? You're unconscious.
Take a guess.
Put your hand down.
Who's the worst?
That's all the blood
Renlith?
leaving my body doing that.
No.
I
mean, he would tell you.
From visually.
Van's snoring.
Visually, wound-wise...
No, I don't have any wounds. I melted from the inside.
It's probably, it's probably a tie between just glancing. Joe or Celia look the worst.
Don't save her.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Joe.
Let her die.
All right.
Do what?
And what?
Stabilize. I have a healing.
That's the fastest way to stabilize.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use.
I've rolled
Does that restore hit
4
points or
death
do you use
saves in this
stabilize?
time.
Take hit points.
And
And if you have hit points, you're awake.
Yeah.
I did roll 3.
What did you roll?
I've rolled 4 death saves
Okay.
while everybody was talking and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And
Did you die?
No. I stopped dying.
I was at 2 failures, so I stopped doing what they were doing.
He's like, I'm going to make the DM tell me I have to do it.
All right, so
I pour the healing
Kumar rushes
potion.
over and...
Kumar would
Don't tell me what I do.
heal Joe
Kumar
first.
saunters over and stomps on Joe's corpse.
This is for mocking me.
Puts his mouth
Oh,
on.
you took damage while you're unconscious. That means you're dead.
I take the
Yep.
healing potion
Crit.
and pour it in his eye.
No, but he has a -1 strength. He has to hit me first.
It's true. He's missing you stomping on your face.
No, I raise his head, gently pour it. Just kidding.
And then I
Now
cough
okay.
and sputter.
Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me.
Let's fanfic this now. His eyes open.
A bead of sweat drips.
I have my hand goes up. I'm still like, and chest in your chest. Even with my eyes closed, I know.
Tears.
And then behind your head, an invisible hand forces your head down.
Mage hand.
Without the strength to resist it.
Oh my god. Oh, dude. This went too far.
And our helmets pink.
Just
Tink,
right.
oh, yeah.
Just right.
Just touch tips.
Yeah.
just the tip.
No, it has to know.
Okay.
I mean, the rest of us are all unconscious, so we
Everybody
literally
else is
don't want to
sleeping.
know.
I let myself die.
And I become the supreme leader of the group until I bring run.
Okay, no. So
You
you're
don't have to.
stable.
You just look done.
No, I'm alive. Roll. What should you throw?
Yeah, roll your
Just a regular old healing potion.
Roll d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
It matters.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. You have to roll the...
You're-
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
It's like you're casting
You
a
use the
spell.
potion.
Oh, you mean you're making me get a 2d4 out?
You have a 2d4.
No, I have more. I just
Isn't
never
that a d8?
never use them.
No.
If you took 2d4 and put them together, it'd look an awful lot like a d8.
Right, but a
That's
d8
cheating.
can roll a 1. 2 d4s can't.
8.
Huh.
That's a 6.
Plus 2.
Oh no, was the plus 2.
Oh, that was the plus 2. All right.
6.
You're at 6 hit points.
Cancel.
Wake me up.
Before you go.
Stabilize character. Apply.
And then I guess once you're chill,
Wake me
I'm
up.
gonna go to
I start
Cecilia.
firing. I go to. You're going to Celia? I'll go to Renly.
And before I leave, I say,
I don't know who you are.
"Don't ever fucking make me the healer again."
See, if I heal him when he's at 0 hit points, he gets full health benefits from all my dice rolls.
You're already
401k, annual leave, sick time. What? Okay, I go with Celia.
Did you stabilize it?
Yeah.
You look,
Oh, okay.
look over. What do you do?
I mean, it depends on
Oh.
his roll, because I've been
Do you
rolling.
inspect her? Do you pour a healing potion down her throat? Do you slice her in two?
I slap her cheek. Hey,
Detect magic.
hey, you can stop faking it.
You slap her cheek a little bit and there's no response.
Hey, what do you.
Can't you just
Give her another potion.
heal? But it's my superior.
Oh, wait. I have a potion.
No, just kidding. I give her my. I try and give her my healing potion.
I have a potion of
You
healing.
try to give her your healing potion by
Wait.
pouring it down her
I
throat.
mean, I give her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not a regular healing potion.
Yes.
Okay.
And I now only have one.
It kind of pours down the side of her
I
mouth.
did nothing.
Have we ever seen her eat or drink?
Yes, we've seen her eat.
Like there's
Sweets.
no like reflex action or anything to swallow.
Oh. Can I check the pulse? Do I know how to do
Give
that?
me a
I
medicine
thought it was
check.
you that was dead.
Not
A
my...
medicine check to feel for a pulse?
Yeah. It's medicine check to try to stay
He's a
alive.
fighter.
I mean,
20.
you don't know what you're doing.
Nice.
Not Nat, but...
She's dead.
Ooh, shit.
Oh no! Darn!
You don't know that.
He just said she's dead.
You don't know that.
Oh, okay. I know
You're
that man
unconscious
does.
on the ground.
Oh, Van wouldn't say that either. That's you. Got it.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh
me.
no! That's Taylor.
Yeah, Chuck says, "Oh, darn."
Van?
I'm not conscious.
I wake your ass up.
I have 0 hit points.
You have to
Stabilize.
Did we decide whether or not we can shove Goodberry down? Wait,
I do have a healing potion on my belt, though.
Okay,
I'll
I
cast Cure.
search frantically for...
I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Yes, you can shove a good berry down an unconscious person's throat.
Just do it.
I'll cast Cure Wounds though.
Because it's just like force feeding someone, they'll reflex swallow.
I'm casting Cute Wounds.
Van, you need a healer.
Yeah, I'm unconscious, but I have a healing potion on my belt.
No, he
Might
just
choke a little bit.
cure wounds you.
Oh, on me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you did on her. Okay, well then roll then.
No, he just told me she's dead.
No, I'm trying to in character.
Oh, you haven't said that yet. I don't remember how to Cure Wounds because I don't have my cards.
Van.
2d4 plus.
No, it's
Oh, that's right. It's like a d8, right?
1d8.
Plus my
Spellcasting modifier.
1d8 plus 1. 7.
Cool.
I'll go to him and do the same thing.
Wait, no.
What? This is how I touch spell.
With a backhand. All right.
Yeah, it hurt you.
So
-1 from that.
All right. I'm gonna cure wounds on Renlith.
No. I'll take care of Renlith.
No, just
He's gonna take care of Renlet.
just curb stop him. At level 3, so you get
Curb stop at
24.
level 3?
Yes, let me just slide past you. You're good.
It has multiple levels.
You're good.
You get 24 hit points,
All right.
Nice.
and then I'm gonna cast Gentle Repose.
You just woke up and cast Cure Wounds. He hasn't told you anything yet.
Oh, Renlith looks dead. Blah!
So
I can see that as a reflex.
no one listened to me when my eyes open.
He cast Gentle Repose.
I look around somewhat. Renwood looks around somewhat frantically and sees kind of the state of things and looks over at Celia and immediately is like enraged
She needs help.
and
So
runs over to Celia and like yells at you in a way that you haven't heard before. What have you done to the group?
What if...
he did it. Pointing to where the master
Like
used to
pure unbridled fury. Like
It made me fart.
you just you just destroyed the world.
be. Yeah, a hot room full of
And
fart. That's what I,
I
want
couldn't
tonight.
stop it.
Sounds like D&D. Get over here.
What have you done? And just leans over her, trying to figure out what's wrong with her.
I didn't... I saved us. We almost died.
Wait, what do you mean by saved us?
You're not dead, right?
Well, no, I get that, but I mean, like, there's no corpse here. Or, yeah, corpse?
Correct.
That...
Is that the definition of a dead undead?
Yeah, corpse is fine.
That thing...
Either way, there's no living or dead corpse.
That thing was... Valenthar?
Not Valenthar.
The one in the...
I remember.
Baron Fell. The
Yes.
one in the vision.
Yeah?
When I mentioned his name, he remembered and left.
Oh.
I mean, no, I totally
Renlet
defeated him.
Quaffs a potion of
And all those undead out there?
storm giant strength and picks up Celia and moves as quickly as he can out and up.
Oh.
I can keep her from dying more.
So Renlith is pretty
Distraught?
frantic
Oh, okay. Well,
and
then,
kind of inconsolable
That's fine.
and super
Renlet?
upset.
You stay with the Fairbolg. He looks unstable, generally.
well, since I have to put a copper piece on her eyes and I have to stay there for this, I'm not going to do that spell. Because he's frantically carrying her. Ah!
Unless you have
trying
a...
to stay stable and without falling over.
Is that a material cost?
Oh yeah, do I get my
Do
strength
they have a
back?
cost? Because I know they have 2 copper pieces.
It's, you have to put the copper pieces on the corpse's eyes to do
But does it say they're consumed in the spell?
No, they just have to stay there for the duration of the spell.
That's right, they do say that. That's right. I mean,
And it just keeps her from rotting.
or being turned into an undead,
Also that.
which is also good.
Super important.
I'll run after him, but
Yes.
keep my distance. He seems to know what he's doing.
We'll all follow Renlith. Fucking you myself.
All right, Van. As you follow the rest of the group, give me a perception check.
Oh,
None of these dice have done well tonight.
no, none of these either.
Perception.
I rolled a 20 on a lockpick.
15.
That's what you get for kissing it.
Take this into
This
the
did-
room.
That was supposed
Yes.
That's hilarious.
15.
That's fine. It wasn't super hard. As you're running through the grand chamber, you see that there's piles of dust where you're assuming the skeletons were. You immediately recognize the dust as what happens when undead are dusted by
Poof.
turn undead.
Sure. Okay.
So, someone has a stronger god than you.
Oh, the shield dropped.
Oh my goodness.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
The shield or whatever protected him from your first turn undead?
Dan, does this window open?
It does.
Would you mind if I opened it?
If you can figure out how.
I mean, it's...
He can do it.
Wait, can he? Huh. I'm still trying to figure out how to lift it up.
I was gonna say, you can roll an intelligence check.
It's a window, guys.
No,
We have
these
been-
do not open.
Listen,
They actually just don't open?
this
Who
particular
puts a window in a house?
Those are solid panes.
Yeah. This particular party has failed a number of times on window checks.
My
That's true.
face is hot too. Like I can feel the heat on my face.
I don't think we've ever successfully opened a window. We've broken a lot.
Nat 20 that shit.
So yeah, Renlith is going up to the top and is basically looking for someone
And we're hit by a wandering wyvern.
calling for a healer, the healer.
How long does this trip to the top take?
A minute or two.
Oh, it's a short trip then. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a flight of stairs.
Is it, wow, okay, yeah. We've been down here a while.
Yeah, imagine doing this, but for months.
Okay, you get to the top and the guard says, "A healer? Sure. Right this way."
A good healer.
So as we're running, I'm going to point my finger at Celia and cast Spare the Dying.
Okay. You can't spare the dying when they're not already dead.
Oh, she's already dead.
Okay. Well, apparently he didn't know that. So.
Yeah, I thought she was just unconscious.
Your spell fails miserably.
Yeah, story of my life.
Have you tried being a fighter?
That's my next character.
Okay. It's really complicated.
So the guard directs you to a tent with a medic. The medic sees that you're carrying someone and they say, "Oh, quick, put her down. I'll see what I can do."
Renlith puts her down.
I can't wait, I revivify!
Yeah.
I totally forgot I had
So do I.
No, you don't.
I do.
What?
That's a scroll.
The medic
He knows I
looks
have
at her
a
for a while
reviving
and says, "I'm sorry. She's already dead. There's nothing I can do."
That's a minute though, huh?
Renlith,
It is, I
Backhands
forgot I had the spell.
He ran away.
Yeah.
"Sir, I'm just telling you, I can't do anything to help you."
Renlith backhands him again and says, "Get out, you fool! You useless fool!
I mean, so I forgot.
You killed her.
I'll give you some
You
time.
killed her."
I forgot I have Revivify. It has to be within a minute.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I know.
I'm gonna try it, even though I forgot I had it. So
I'm totally bringing this up and rubbing it in your face.
Joe's gonna set the fire.
You don't lose the spell slot.
Here,
They're not
cast
gonna
the
take your
spell.
material components for it because it's 300 gold.
Was that Revivify?
oh shit, I haven't bought that. So,
So you
never
can't
mind.
cast it anyway.
Yeah, I can't cast it anyway.
I
so.
can.
Do you have a diamond worth 300 gold?
I have a scroll.
Oh, yeah.
Scroll.
Worth less than 300?
No.
More.
I mean,
No, it's worth 25 gold.
The
Revivify?
paper it's written on. The vellum.
Nice paper with no ink.
Renlith has a diamond.
Stupid spells aren't worth anything. Alright, so you're standing in the medic tent with Celia's body on the table.
I can bring her back.
But
Why haven't you?
Because we need to wait till tomorrow. I have to consult with my deity for him. Her. For her. It's, I don't know. Raisa is an ambivalent,
Seems
ambiguous
like
name.
gender. Yeah.
I can bring her back. I need to pray. I need time with her body. We need to leave her in a place undisturbed until tomorrow, and I can bring her back.
Can you arrange this? I asked the medic.
I think.
The medic is gone. If he's anywhere within 10 or eye shot of me,
Do you have the
he's getting another
diamonds for it?
backhand.
We can get that within the next 24 hours. Because I can...
The what? The diamonds?
500 gold of diamonds.
Oh, I don't know if I have that much.
I can... Well, we
I
have
have-
10 days.
I'm sorry. A single diamond worth 500 gold.
Yeah,
That might be hard to get. There's not a lot of gems here.
I don't know if I have that.
Do I know where to find that? In the Elven Forest? Like, does my dad have one?
His does.
Oh yeah, your dad has a diamond. I'm assuming, like, as a belt
Renless about to
buckle.
backhand some more people, by the way.
No, don't do that. I only have
So I'm
like
going to
6 hit
give him
points.
some real
I do have 6 hit points.
He's going to get really angry about.
I'm going to start the ritual for gentle repose.
You need a diamond?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just
Fine.
going to burn a spell slot.
You need a diamond? I will get a diamond.
I collapse on the ground.
It's so heavy. I feel like Joe.
I almost
Sorry.
feel like that time I turned into Joe.
Before Renlith leaves,
But not quite that weak.
But not that bad.
You had 12 strength.
Yeah.
And ripped muscles.
It
Cut muscles.
But he's remembering, and that's how he remembers it.
And it's not. It's a whole
Okay.
factor.
So I cast gentle repose on Celia.
Yeah, well, I remember being sluggish.
Not as a ritual, just straight spell.
Stupid.
Hey.
Um,
I was him.
and I put 2 copper pieces on her eyes, and I sprinkle some salt over, like I'm
just cackling and throwing light.
salting a steak.
Okay. Then you hang her from something.
We'll skip that for now.
Close the
I
door.
was multi-class.
Start smoking her.
We're dry aging.
So yeah, when when it comes out that 500 gold, a very valuable diamond is required. Renna says,
Oh wait,
"I'll be back."
I've removed curse. That might help you.
No, it won't.
I'll be back with the diamonds.
But, wait,
Do not leave her side.
I don't know if it's necessarily a diamond. Hang on. That's a different spell.
What are you trying to cast?
Good luck.
Not animate dead? No.
No, not that one, please.
Wait, you want to put a skull in the cage?
Jesus, guys.
trying to RP Renlith's like
Sorry.
horrible. All of his angst coming to the surface with like a huge failure and being so near his father. Everything turning to absolute shit.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was bad.
you did kill the 5th element.
Oh my god.
He is certainly blaming that on you guys.
Wait, didn't I die first?
That's a 5th level
She was
spell.
I went down first. You know it wasn't my fault.
She was dead before you guys
He's
passed out.
multi-classed.
Whoa. Why are you using the D
So
word?
we're gonna retcon you saying that
No, he's going to be like, oh, by the way, Rinla.
after he leaves.
I'm terrified of Reynolds right now. I wouldn't say shit.
You'd be like,
We have until he gets back to figure out what to do.
you walk out and you're like, I think my god's going to forget how to provide a spell tomorrow. I'm going to blame her again.
Well, she hasn't been very forthcoming of recent anyway, so...
Do we know if he's actually a cleric?
Rinla, my spell's been revoked. Oh no, we'll have to find another way.
Wait, why didn't you cast the spell? Too high?
Yes.
Of course it's too high.
Because I have access to 4th level spells, raised it as a 5th level spell. That I would have if I had multi-class.
You know who might have it? No, she's not that high. Your girlfriend.
I don't know where we are in the
She
scene
got fifth level
right now.
spells.
Does she?
I don't know where we are in the scene right now, but Renlith is in the process of like
Running around.
tantrum stomping out.
Wait.
You can't hear his stomping because of his slippers and how
And
light he
grass.
is.
And how delicate
on
his
grass.
feet are.
I'll be in
Shuffling.
the angry dome. That's a Futurama thing. No, anyway.
What's happening?
It's tearing the party apart.
As you're angry shuffling around, you see a guard start approaching you. He's got a scrap of parchment, a very small one, in his hand, and he looks up and he recognizes you. And
he's
then
so
for a
happy.
moment, he looks down again, and then he looks at you, and you can kind of see that he's getting a little apprehensive, and then he kind of pockets the paper and turns around and walks away.
Okay.
So Rhinelith isn't here. I'm going to try something crazy. I'm going to gently lift up Celia's head.
Bite it.
No.
No.
And
That'd been weird.
Yeah, why would you do that?
and put it into the cage
Oh Jesus.
that lets me cast Speak with Dead.
Isn't there something in the cage already?
I'm going to take that head out.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Chucks it.
Yeah. So she's just kind of laying there with a cage on her head.
Is it one ball?
Was one ball.
You're gonna disrupt the coins.
They just have to stay there. I mean, I can gently do it.
Will give me a dexterity check.
Oh, come on! What?
I mean, you could easily
worth
knock
it?
those if you weren't careful.
It's only 2
Is it worth it?
All right.
No.
Hmm?
Was Therian, is he still there?
If you go find him, he might be.
That's what Renlith is doing right now.
It's pronounced Lister.
I have advantage because I'm being careful.
No. Why are your rolls so bad?
I don't know.
What are you doing? Why are you shaking
I
your
was
head?
gonna ask her.
So one of the coins starts sliding off of her.
I would stop immediately.
Okay.
Never mind.
You're like, oh, I was at least paying close enough attention. And Dan's like, butter hands.
Oopsies.
God, Joe has no idea what's happening.
I'm collapsed on the ground.
You bypass the aide standing near the tent
You
and
alright,
you
buddy?
bust into Listarian's tent.
Yeah.
He's busy writing.
Full of fluff.
He looks up at you. Oh, Rinlith, good.
Can I
Yes,
help out of your armor?
I had a message for you.
Please.
I need
please,
some protein
first.
shake. I need whey protein.
And
Oh yes,
Same.
something has happened.
Give me a
My
picture.
It's in your
pain.
eyes.
An extremely
I work so hard.
valuable and
talking.
an important friend of ours has fallen.
I'll give you my soul for $500 diamond.
We require the work of a powerful cleric immediately.
This our cleric shit.
I'm sorry, but there's no clerics here. Ilianus left this morning to travel because of the impending challenge he has. He's not on the site now that he determined that you had everything you needed. He was the only druid with capable magic to do something like that.
We must recall him at once.
I will, but it could be a day or two at least.
That's fine.
Is there anybody closer?
She's good for 10 days.
Anybody?
No,
He's gonna start smacking this guy.
not that I know of. Not that I can contact right now. I could send word to the city, but I'm sure Ilianus will be here faster.
This is of the utmost importance. We must bring her back before she is too far gone.
Well, I can do both if you'd like.
Do everything that you can. I implore you.
Do we really want to save her?
Well, so far you've been good to us, so yes, I will do what I can.
So, Renlith is somewhat deflated at this point, kind of now at 7 strength. The walk here has pretty well worn him out. The robes are feeling quite heavy,
Do you have a moment for some good news then?
I suppose.
You'll be happy to hear that once you arrived, I sent word to your father, and he was so excited to know that you have come to take the task that he's going to personally come here. He should be on his way shortly, and will oversee the operation and make sure that his son has completed the job satisfactorily. He seemed rather excited to show off your skills and
Oh my god.
be with you again.
So all of the
I'm glad my character has no backstory.
blood drains from his face. Like he just becomes ashy.
I'm sure if by the time you're done, if you may finish early depending on how much there's left, but if you wait around, I'm sure he'll be here to maybe do a final tour with you.
Renlith just, excuse me, and then kind of rushes out and just like retches.
I'm going
Oh
to
my
cast
God.
Guardian of Faith at the head of the table that Celia is laying on. So there's like an arm sort of amorphous?
Spiritual?
Well, it's
How big is that thing? Isn't it pretty big? Or is it
it
normal
says
size?
a large spectral guardian.
So you and the thing aren't going to fit very well in this tent. It's not a huge tent.
Well, I'm already starting to tell people, hey, we should give her some space.
It's indistinct. It's just there.
So, but yeah, it's still like this big, massive form thing that's kind of like taking.
The only thing you can see is a gleaming sword and shield.
Yeah, so basically a huge shield and sword floating in the tent, and it like takes up a good portion of it.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like if you either want to cast it outside or
No, it's standing at the head of the table that
okay,
she's...
so it's like super cramped in there with you and the thing in there.
That's fine.
We should go outside.
I'll stand at the foot of the table.
So once
Or you can
Renlith
stay
is done,
inside.
he's walking back into the tent next to Cilia.
I was trying to
And-
leave.
Okay, there's now a giant floating sword and shield near her head, and it's really cramped.
Also, she has copper pieces on her eyes.
She is protected
And there's some
and
salt on her as well.
stable for the next 10 days.
Renlith casts Liamon's tiny hut around her
Oh.
and is in there.
Yeah, the Guardian's not going to fit in there because it's only medium creatures.
There are only 2 humanoid figures that are allowed in the hut.
This tent is like poofed up now.
The tent just.
I'm gonna go hunting
I'm on the ground.
inside the hut.
Puffing and puffing.
Hey, medics, you got anything for this?
What happens? So the Guardian of Faith.
I'm dragging him outside because I'm strong.
Guardian of
I've
Faith
only
doesn't
seen something
move.
like that. I mean, I haven't seen anything like that here at night at all.
What? Like what?
At night? What about during the day? Does it matter?
What? Yeah, he's just weak.
No, have not. No. Sorry, I've got to go.
I
He starts walking away.
That guy seems kind of
the
useless.
worst medic ever.
Suspicious.
So what happens when you cast Liam's tiny hut on a space that's already occupied with somebody not allowed in the hut?
I don't think you can.
I mean, as long as they're in the hut, I don't think it works. Now, but if they leave the hut, they would not be able to come back in.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think it's going to push them out.
Van's standing at the foot of the table that Celia's on, and the
Yeah.
Guardian is at the other end of the table.
Yeah, I don't think it would really push them out. I don't think it's got that power. They just wouldn't be able to come back if they...
What level spell is Liam's tiny hut?
3, 4?
Because Guardian of Faith is
2.
level 4.
3.
Yeah, I mean, higher level normally trumps. It's a 3rd level spell.
I mean, you could be half in and half out of the hut.
Oh, the spell fails if the area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures.
Oh, so it doesn't work.
So it fails as soon as he tries to cast it.
But
isn't
He's
it a creature?
so angry.
I know! It's great!
I want to tell him.
Wait, no, don't ruin it!
I just need some snacks though.
It's already 1,000% better with this guy than what you're doing, by the way.
I'm freezing.
You deal with it.
I like the room as a D&D room, but for some reason this room is like deathly hot all the time. I mean, when we moved in, the landlord was like, "This is the hottest room in the house," and he was right.
So,
It's pretty good in here now.
bit of unfortunate news.
Yeah.
Like, you want to tell him?
No, I want his wrath directed at you.
So, because there's a large creature at the head of the table, Leoman's tiny hut only fits medium-sized creatures. It fails to function.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Spell fails.
So he after like 10 minutes of him concentrating on something that he's done a million times before, it doesn't go off, and he just...
Basically, it starts to close up, then it tries to close up over his little spiritual guardian, and then the spell just kind of turns off.
So at this point...
So you're very aware of what caused this spell to fail.
And so this just compounds this... It's not anger anymore. It's like...
That's the first stage.
Yeah, and he's past anger now.
Wait, that's not the first
So
stage.
yeah, no,
Denial's the first
first.
stage. Yeah.
So
He skipped that one.
yeah,
Yeah, he went straight to anger.
yeah. No, when he found out his father was coming, like he was completely, like, pretty much any fight he had left in him is now gone. So he saw it fails, and he just sighs like figures, and just sits.
Can I try to comfort Renlin?
You can
Do whatever
totally
you want
try.
to do.
No, he's asking the DM for it.
Yeah.
Is it physically possible?
So Van would tell Renlin, like, this is Race's domain.
So no, you can't comfort him.
She is protected and stable. She will not decay. She will remain pristine for the time being.
There's,
We can bring her back.
I mean, it's like
Yeah.
borderline catatonic. He doesn't, yeah.
Do I know anything about what happened to Kabar?
I don't know what you mean.
Like why
His
he
childhood.
looks worse. Like he looks like Randless right now.
Drain?
Yeah.
You know it's magical, and it's probably pretty similar to when you got wrecked by the mummy. Some sort of undead magical energy that just sucked him dry. But
Like, would I know if it would
Freezing.
come like
give me a religion check.
religion?
Yeah, undead relates to religion primarily.
It's a 2.
You're pretty sure it's permanent.
You're just gonna have to figure it out, man.
Just start lifting.
Do
You want some protein?
That's what it get.
Maybe it's just potatoes, man.
That's what happens when you get
You
over
want some
the top of
meat?
I can't lift my bag.
it. Just sitting in the armor,
What is this feeling?
Is there anyone with food? Like,
So
No one's coming around you guys.
Van recognizes that Redmond
someone
needs
cooking.
some time, so I'm going to leave him and Celia's
like
body
anywhere like a
alone.
camp, like
Yeah.
on a spit or something. I'm going to demand the meat and give it to him.
They give it to you. It's not even completely cooked yet, but they give you some.
Eat this.
Oh, I can
A little bit of blood drips from
barely.
it.
You can't feed him raw meat, or else you can never feed him kibble again.
You're catatonic.
No, this is Reyna. You can't feed a half-orc raw meat, or else he can never eat non-raw meat again.
Oh my gosh,
That's what it's going to do.
Will trigger my bloodlust. I'm a gremlin.
You fed him after midnight! What did you do?
Whatever, as long as it's strong with him.
Van walks over and puts his hand on Renla's shoulder and says, "She's in Race's hands now," and leaves the tent. And as I'm walking out of the tent, I kind of touch Kabar on the shoulder and cast Remove Curse.
Oh, my shoulder.
He's like, "Oh!"
It's easy.
Do you have material components?
That one is diverse verbal and Semitic.
I just automatically ask now because I just.
Plus, I have a holy symbol, so I don't need material components.
Well, I mean, if
Unless
it,
it consumes them,
that's,
but it
if
doesn't.
it has something that costs.
No, it's just verbal and Semitic.
Even if it does, I have it in a scroll.
He doesn't want it to work.
Yeah, that's basically.
That's what
he wants Kabar to be a little like goblin for the
Maybe
rest of the
like
campaign.
something that could bring her back.
It doesn't do anything.
Oh, of course it does.
It's not actually a curse.
You're just holding on to
It's
this
worth a
scroll
shot.
that could bring her back.
No, remove curse.
No, his scroll is Revivify, which
Yeah.
is within 1 minute after
that's
death.
fine.
Which I could have used, yes.
If you hadn't picked her up and run out of the room.
Well,
Let's be honest.
maybe. It may have been more than a minute by that point.
Would Ranger Joe have fingered that one out?
I've been
Phrasing.
Like, would Ranger Joe remember that he had that scroll?
You would have.
Somebody, yes, Renlith would have.
The scroll!
Reminded him.
Alright, so anything else?
No, Renlith.
Ideas?
I'm gonna go take a short rest.
Renlith is. He's not sleeping.
Okay.
At this moment or ever?
Ever.
I mean, I don't. It's not that.
How many hit
late
points you have?
right
I
now,
haven't
right?
cast
This
sleep.
afternoon.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe by the
At this point,
maybe
you
by
could
the
just roll
evening
one
we'll be
dice and
ready
he'd be
to.
out.
But right now, he doesn't have any thoughts of rest.
Okay, so he just kind of lays there. Kabar just kind of lays there, trying to pull his armor off.
Yes, I
with one
try. I
hand.
try to take my armor off.
Now that Kabar's gone, and
Help him
Renly
dress.
being third in command.
It's your job.
Third in command of 3?
Yeah, we have a natural-born charismatic leader. This guy.
Hey,
What?
Redlith is mouth.
I know
from the
sarcasm when it.
No, I put you as my leader number 1 and leader number 2.
Alright, so Renlet hangs out. Kabar
Master.
eventually gets his armor
I'm
off.
going to go to the
Not
leader of the
leader.
camp
Okay, Lestarian.
and just kind of update him,
Listerine.
basically, on like, hey, we hit a roadblock.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for
Don't worry, I've already informed Renlith. His father's coming. He'll make sure everything's taken care of.
Yeah, but
isn't-
any other circumstance.
Isn't
I
Listeria
think
a
Joe
druid?
gets that. Even
No,
Joe
Lestarian's an
understands.
You, you hear like you hear Kabar from like
The
20
druid, he just
20 feet away.
Renlet left.
You hear Kabar from 20 feet
Because
away.
the druid
Oh,
has
shit.
an upcoming druidic challenge coming.
That Jonathan's a part of.
Yeah,
Okay. I knew
they
that.
they know about this.
Right.
It was one of the reasons we were going to come here. If we didn't come here based on railroads, we had other options.
Choo choo.
Hey, you guys ignored his letter for at least a little while.
No, we didn't ignore it. Everything's been really pertinent. You have not given us a chance to breathe.
You guys played with the dragon for like a week. That was completely.
To be fair, the dragon mostly played with us.
Yeah, the day after we came out of your mega dungeon.
That was your fault, not my fault. I didn't tell you
Right,
to
but
kill
we're
a
gonna go-
dragon. You said I don't want to do any other jobs but kill a dragon.
And we succeeded.
I
And
pretty
doing
much
other-
exactly said that.
But I didn't forget
you
about
a
Jonathan.
holiday, and you guys got bored.
I forgot about Jonathan at that point. Plus, it's really far away.
Whatever I do, you guys are like, no, railroad me.
Railroad me.
Oh, but I do tell him that I need the medic tent to be placed off limits.
You sleep and cut wood for 3 weeks. You're railroading me. I didn't want to cut wood for 3 weeks. I was wanted to 2.5.
What have you done?
Who cuts wood for 3 weeks? 2 weeks is 2.5 is way more than enough. I'm
There's
gonna
not a lot
add,
of trees. They're very small.
I'm gonna tell him that
Winter's coming.
my party needs a little bit of time to recover.
Yes, your friendlet did seem very gray-faced. I think he was affected by something down there. Maybe something of a very dangerous state. I would suggest not moving about dirt at night. It could be dangerous.
Van's gonna walk off into the woods and meditate for
Hang
a
on,
while.
wait a second. Why would you say that?
Oh, just because of the ashen face. It looked no worries, nothing.
He's gonna be dead.
You're lucky I have no insight.
-5.
No, I have wisdom. -1. Anyway, I need the
Do you want to
meditate.
do an insight check?
Yeah, can I? That's
Yeah.
actually he would do an insight. Or it's not that you don't actively do an insight check. It's more
Sort of ish.
like the whole
Passive insight.
like they're doing like a. Oh, it's not good. Oh, it is good. 14.
14.
I have a
So-
+5. Ha, who knew?
With the
I've never done insight before.
side remarks and then backing off and avoiding questions, you know something. They're hiding something. They're not telling you something. And something obviously is dangerous here that they know about that has creeped up that probably was the original call for you guys. Because they are very dodgy about fatalities, injuries, how dangerous it is to go into the ruins at night, things like that. I mean, just piecing it all together, it's starting to fall in place. That's something they're obviously failing to tell you something purposefully.
All right. Well, I don't know what Joe's demeanor was before.
Tasty?
Yes.
Yeah, that's normally what I think of Joe.
All right. I need to make this perfectly clear. We came out here.
Yes.
By a summon.
Yes. Yes.
Let me talk.
Okay. So assertive.
One of our party members is dead. Now, we knew there was dangers going into this, but dangers that we don't know about that could have saved her is something we should have known about ahead of time. So at this point, you will tell me everything there is to know about this area.
Give me persuasion with advantage.
He does that too. Oh, thank God. Persuasion.
Almost
is a
intimidation.
-1, so it was almost a 1. But 18.
Okay. The Starian kind of slumps his shoulders a bit and says, "You're right. I should have said something in the very beginning. I didn't, and that's my fault. Because of this, we'll feel the cost of resurrecting your friend. Because I don't think it would have made a difference, but it could have made you a little bit more careful."
Am I out of my armor? Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'm hanging out with Joe.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you could, I guess, follow with them. Because I only just went in here and be like, hey, can you make sure no one goes through the medic tent?
You drag yourself with Joe.
No, I'm yelling at this dude.
All right, here. There have been incidents in the ruins at night. We first discovered this with our initial digs. Actually, not our initial digs, but the last 2 digs have had this sort of issue. Whenever we get close to the ruins at night, there are strange noises, shadows that flicker and move. And people swear that they're seeing something in the darkness. But then when they look again, there's nothing. And when more people come, nothing. But when some researchers working alone at night, before we quarantined the area at night, we had some disappearances. On this, before, they were temporary. We'd find them again and they'd say they were attacked. And we'd find wounds and they'd be ashen-faced and weak, as if something had magically drained and sapped their strength. They'd recover the next day, although shaken. Now, since we've been here, though, we relaxed some of the rules at first because we were so excited, because I'm so positive that this is the ancient ruins of Antholin. And we paid. We've had 3 people go missing completely. We have not recovered the bodies. They're missing entirely. I don't know what happened to them. 2 of them were longtime researchers that had worked with us for quite some time. One of them was a guard. One researcher was female. One was male. The male researcher had recently...
Do you assume their gender? I learned.
The male researcher had been with us the shortest amount of time. He came in after the second, on the last 3 digs, but he seemed to be a good worker and always willing to help and was always looking for more research to be done. And so he volunteered to work alone at night. Well,
It's your first mistakes, volunteering.
that is
Wait, have we ever been paid?
a mistake. And I'm sorry I did not tell you this sooner. Other than the disappearances, I had always assumed that it was just a strange curse on the old sites, but I see now that something is down there that is incredibly dangerous. I remember when your good friend Van first went down there, he made comments about some undead creatures, but when we went back down with him, there was nothing there. So we dismissed it as nothing that we needed to worry ourselves with. The ruins were perfectly safe after he left. And now your friend's here, and there's more creatures.
Joe, is my face ashen?
No, you look beautiful.
Thanks.
Never
But-
roll insight
really?
on that?
No, yeah, you look like you lost like 6 pints of blood, which is
So-
not that much.
And
He
you,
was shaky and weak.
you said these people were recovered the next day?
The ones that came back, yes.
Thank God. Okay.
They're still tired and fatigued, but the strange reduction in their strength passed. I suggest you get a good night's sleep.
Can I roll to see if we've heard of anything like this before, or was this something we
Give
might have?
me
I haven't.
I guess in this case, just an intelligence check.
Great. 13.
13. You may have heard, although I don't think you've encountered anything like this, if I remember correctly, but there are undead shadow creatures that can temporarily drain strength.
I see.
And although it is very dangerous, the effect is temporary.
Well, I'm gonna go try not to die.
Alright, keep an eye on Renlith.
If I die, I want to be cremated,
Okay, with your swords,
of course.
but without the shields.
There are no shields. How dare you?
I'm so sorry. I do apologize for my outburst. As you know, this is a trying time for
I understand.
our party.
You're talking about the shield thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your friend has passed, but again, once I call for a cleric, or where Ilianus returns, we will fund
This
the
is going to cause a nuclear
resurrection.
explosion. But whatever.
Or I'm sure your friend's father will pay for whatever is necessary.
I'm sure he will. He's a very generous soul. Have I ever heard of his dad? I mean, I'm from the South.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You didn't really care about politics.
Whoa. It's true.
And Renlith has
Oh,
never spoken.
and
about
since
him.
he said he's bringing the good servants, then
I
there
thought
should
you
be
made some
additional help
comments,
for you.
Like,
Oh, good.
More about the family.
yeah. So I think we can infer like something.
You can
like-
infer an odd, uncharacteristic amount of nervousness, maybe fear, and absolute respect.
And
Which is
3
uncommon.
grapes worth of vomit on his shirt.
Now I'm scared.
Probably a little bit of disgust.
That's why I said wretch, because he doesn't have a lot to. It's mostly
It's like a half
File coming out.
half a grape skin.
Good berry.
Just undigested wine.
Yeah. Nothing's happening in this area.
The dead zone.
And then, not that I don't think you are, I must also, insist on haste for the cleric, but that's,
Yes, as soon as you leave, I will send word.
and then he walks out of 10.
Okay.
And he'll go to Renlith, and I guess maybe you if you're there. I'll pick up your armor on the way.
I put my arm around his shoulder. Take me to my bed.
So,
Not like that.
I'll talk at Renlith.
Okay.
So, they're bringing a cleric. He should be on his way shortly. We have time for him to arrive. They're bringing a diamond, no cost to us, just so you know.
What's your passive perception?
Like,
15 or 16.
So
wait, no, it's 19.
So
Or
you're
19.
My perception's plus 9.
kind of a couple of feet away from Renlith. You see his signet ring on the ground.
Oh, hold on.
Hey man, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine in the morning. We just talked to the guy. don't worry, man.
That's so
I appreciate how concerned you are. but it'll be okay.
Oh, my sleight of hand's not very good.
There's no reaction.
Yeah, I figured.
So I'll pick up your ring and pocket it.
Okay.
Because I do know your dad's
Like
coming.
sneakily, or
I mean, like rogue style, where like it's at a habit it's sneaky, I guess. So a passive sleight of hand.
like, dude, that's not cool.
I pick it up off the ground. It's not like I pulled it off his finger.
Maybe he dropped it.
Maybe he's having an existential crisis about killing someone and his dad's coming to visit.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm not even dead.
Yeah, but you really scared us, man. You know, remember when we were all dying, but you were still alive? We worried.
I might as well be dead like this.
You wish it was me and not
So much
Celia.
material for my side narrative / fanfic.
And then they comfort each other.
I don't want drawings.
Take
I want
me to my
3D
night
printing stuff.
long.
Take me to my tent.
Anyway,
Carry him.
I scoop up Kabar and probably Renlith.
You don't touch me. I don't think Kabar probably doesn't weigh less necessarily.
His muscles didn't shrink.
I have a
He's
12
just weak.
strength. That's way above average.
Hey, he didn't say whether or not they shrank. I'm assuming
He's just one of those
they
guys
just
that's super
shriveled
ripped,
up.
but doesn't really have strength.
How many levels of cleric do you have?
8.
That's it?
Jesus.
And how many levels of monk?
3.
That's a lot.
You guys are level 11, right?
Correct.
I feel like after dealing with that big bad guy, we should get enough to hit level 9.
Sure. You guys are level 9, except for him. He's still...
Well, I mean, the next level.
Wait,
excuse me.
level 9? Oh,
Level
God.
12.
What have you
level
done?
12.
Do I get anything at 12?
Nobody does. 12 to 12.
Well, I'm multi-class.
So you can pick which one you want.
You haven't leveled yet.
Real cool.
So,
I go Rangers.
anything else you guys are doing?
Sleeping.
Sleeping?
I'm meditating in the woods. Just outside of camp.
Until you get eaten by a polar bear?
There's a furbolg shit in the woods.
Yeah. It's gonna happen. Or not. Because I said until you get eaten by a polar bear.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a sergeant of the guard?
There's some spooky stuff
No.
going on at night, so you should
No
probably,
exception.
like,
Just outside of the
They
camp.
have
stick with us.
guards
It's still daytime.
and guard captain.
Is it?
I don't know.
And the guard
I don't think
captain
it's
is just
daytime.
the guy who got
It's night.
the short straw.
That's fine.
What time of day
I'm
is
just
it?
the guy who had the short shot.
Late afternoon.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is day. Huh. Why did I think it was nighttime?
I'm gonna find us a tent.
Okay.
Actually,
you guys,
what's
you guys
the
have a
tent?
tent assigned to you?
What's the tent next to the medic tent?
The food tent.
What's the other side?
Commandeer the food tent.
One of the guard tents.
Both of those seem unlikely for me to just commandeer.
You should commandeer the guard tent. You can do it.
You're kind of a wild card, man. I wouldn't put it past you.
You guys were assigned a tent further away.
You want to move the tent closer?
Do I look like I can move a tent closer?
He can't move sticks and cloth right
Can't
now.
move myself.
You have it above tent. Do you have
I
a
tried
below
to
tent?
lift my hand.
Yes. I'm at 7.
Oh my gosh. Every time you blink, it's
You
like
think-
wearing you out.
You think I'm exaggerating, but...
I mean, you bitch a lot.
Excuse me?
You bitch a lot.
Oh.
Does your
I thought you
face
said
affect your hearing?
I itch a lot. I'll have you know I use Desitin.
He's so weak, anyone or any elf could just have their way with him.
I don't know.
We don't play like that here. I don't know what kind of impression you got.
Here, this isn't Bone Zone.
The bone zone.
Bone Zone is 100%. What's that word? Consensual.
That's not less
It's
gay.
a judgment.
No, yes. It's a safe space.
Yeah.
Two dudes having sex is still gay.
Whoa.
Hey.
Who said anything about sex?
Yeah.
Nobody. I'm just saying, as an example.
Why are you?
There are so many rules.
Hypothetically,
Your eyes don't lock. If your boots don't touch.
if it's for warmth,
Also, every 5 minutes, you're supposed to say no homo.
yeah, that's fine.
So many rules.
Oh,
We just do a lot of
Kabar learned them.
moving
inferring.
on.
Taking a turn.
Yeah.
We
So
don't go into details.
wait. So you just lay there all night?
I'm sitting there.
Yeah.
Where does he sit?
I've been sitting next to Celia this whole time.
He just sits on the floor.
All right.
Were you?
I'm dead. I spent an hour short resting
He's
and then
taking
we
a
go to the
dump.
tent.
Which tent? Our tent?
Our tent.
Okay, they're all tents.
So you guys go hang out as a threesome.
He found someone
Why
else.
do you use that word?
There's 3 of you.
Yeah.
Some.
Why do
The
you...
implication.
Anyway,
A trio. There you go. See?
so we have a coupling plus one person. Is that better? And then...
A coupling. So much connotation. You guys
Oh
want a
my
couple?
God.
I'll leave the
It's
tent.
not a devil's threesome because there's 3 dudes.
Oh my god.
So Jesus is okay with it?
An angel's threesome.
Maybe an archdevil's threesome.
And when we go to sleep.
My neighbors are walking by at night and they're like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, hastily scrawled note on your door.
Ever in his entire life.
But yeah,
So you guys go to sleep.
we try.
Just hang out for the night. It's not that
I
hard.
do.
You guys are pretty much all tired and worn out from the exhaustion.
Beat the shit.
You want to play some card games?
Corey's like, I can't
I'm
lift.
snorring.
You can't lift a card.
It's early
man.
afternoon.
If I go to bed now, I'm going to wake up at 8 o'clock at night.
I'm not even listening. I'm asleep.
Drool escapes.
I'm going to whittle.
This blanket's too heavy.
He's not strong enough to keep his mouth closed while he sleeps. Tongue just lolls out.
I guess periodically I'll peek in on Renlith.
That raw meat really
Alright.
put me to sleep.
He probably doesn't even notice as you peek in and just stare at him for the next 3 hours.
I wasn't sure if.
Sorry.
Yeah, get used to
I
it.
wasn't. I wasn't sure if Renlith was going to be able to. I did like a con save to see if he could like resist his exhaustion, and I rolled an 18. So he's still sitting there.
You're gonna
Not
be exhausted
sitting.
the next morning. Awesome. Alright.
You don't take a point of exhaustion if you succeed.
No.
Well, no, this
You
is
don't get a save.
this is
if you
if
don't
he-
sleep, you get exhausted.
I was just like RP if he fell asleep or if he was able to will himself to stay
Oh,
asleep.
I thought you don't get exhaustion if you succeed on a Constitution save.
That might be true. I've never had someone
He's not gonna survive
willingly
that
not
either.
sleep.
I'm pretty sure you don't take a point of exhaustion if you succeed on a con save.
And like the DC gets higher every night or something?
Yes.
Yeah. That sounds right. I'm in combat. I know what page to just automatically flip to for this. Sleeping rules. 12.
My favorite.
Chaotic
page.
evil.
I see resting, but I don't see like exhaustion. Where is exhaustion?
It might be. Is it in the DM book?
It might be in the DMG. That might be a problem.
Did Xanathar bust it out? No, they didn't break that out.
That's I don't.
It's okay.
I mean,
It's not okay.
It is.
174. Oh my gosh, kids don't know how to use indexes these days.
Right?
Damn millennials.
There was something. Like, oh. Oh, so the player's guide, a DM might call for a constitution check when you try to accomplish tasks like the following. Go without sleep. So for the player's guide, it's one of those, your DM can do whatever he wants. Bullshit. I'm on your side on this one.
What happens if you don't sleep? You get eaten by a polar bear.
Oh,
I
sorry.
feel like that's way outside the scope of.
You're not the DM.
Responsibility.
You don't know it.
You're right. I'm not.
Do you know what it means to be a dungeon master?
It's tough.
You know what's higher than God? Physics. He is physics.
It's physics.
Word. I'm gonna say since
It
you're
is
actively trying to avoid it and you're already in a terrible state, you're exhausted.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'll let you roll
okay.
with disadvantage.
So he.
So basically, not really wrong.
Because you're exhausted.
All right. So I mean,
What's your
one of
con?
my dice was a 2, and save makes it a 9 total. So I imagine he's exhausted.
Yeah, you're exhausted.
Oh.
I was debating on a DC
It's not-
of 10 or
Exhaustion's
12.
not too bad, though.
Which
The first level's done.
No, it's just like a disadvantage on ability checks.
I think so.
Mhm.
it doesn't matter.
Nothing matters.
Nothing matters to him right now.
Oh, God, I'm falling out of my shoe.
All right, so you guys wake up the next morning. The 3 of you benefit from a full rest. Full spells back. HP full. Strength is back to 20.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, God.
Oh,
His
God.
strength is back to 20.
Now everybody's strength is 20 now.
Back to 20.
Well, We don't have haste casts anymore.
I don't know if you read
So
the whole
it's 18.
backstory.
Oh, no, strength. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Not your AC.
Yeah.
Your AC doesn't magically
God.
go up. You're so strong, your AC goes up.
Yes.
Not quite.
Oh.
Let's see. Renlith does not regain spells.
Yeah.
Does not go up in HP. And
Strength is still 7.
does not gain strength.
And he's exhausted.
And you're exhausted. Good job.
And he's moody as fuck. Moodier.
Moodier, huh?
Possible.
Give me a perception check in the morning.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage, yeah.
7.
7, okay.
Oh,
You continue laying there, or kind of
Just
I'm
sitting
gonna
there.
take an hour and bring my
Slump
freaking
down.
familiar back.
okay.
at
10
about
gold of incense and herbs or whatever it is.
Yeah.
at about midnight, when I wake up,
Mhm.
fully rested,
Shit.
I'm going to I'm not walk into like the ruins, but from like a distance, just like look at it.
You don't notice anything.
Scoping it.
I thought you were whittling.
That was before I went to bed.
Oh.
Because I had like 6 hours to kill for that too.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because it's beyond your 60-foot range.
Oh, 2 3s.
Oh yeah, you don't notice anything.
Perception?
It's quiet.
So 12.
It's quiet.
First thing I do
You
when
don't
I
see
wake
any
up
movement.
Well,
is I find the nearest
13.
boulder and start lifting boulders up above my head, and I start weeping in joy. Oh, thank God!
oh, the meat worked.
Oh,
Wait. Just for fun, give me a strength check.
you're gonna make me do that?
I want to see if you roll terribly and just make yourself depressed.
That is a 26.
Oh, you're fine.
No, 25.
You retain
What?
this. You
It's amazing.
take a wide stance and you wrap your arms around it, and you use your Kabar knowledge of boulder picking up, and you get just the right leverage.
And you don't pick it up, you crush it and it shatters.
No,
Oh, I'm so glad I studied
Pick it.
rock picking up in back in community college.
There's a little bit of strength.
Such a good elective.
I'm going to start lifting up rocks behind the tent.
By yourself, like in
Pebbles.
secret.
Yes. In secret.
I come behind
I have
you.
a plus 13 to stealth. You can't find me.
I put my hand on your shoulder. It's okay. It's okay. Drink this protein shake. It'll help.
Put the straw in. I can't take a break now. I'm halfway through my set.
You're doing the work, but you're not feeding your body.
You eat potatoes.
Among other things.
I don't know what I eat. Venison, I guess? I don't.
Do you eat
Good berries, man.
berries? Yeah, berries, man. That's not gonna help.
You take protein pills every day.
Yes.
What's a protein pill?
Yeah, I'm like,
It's what astronauts in 1970s and 80s space movies eat.
oh.
Clearly makes sense.
I'm like, no wonder you're not making any gains. Protein pill, that's snake oil.
all right.
Tell me
So
more.
you guys work
How
out for a
long
little
you-
while. Renlith stays sitting down, annoyed. He casts his
I
spell
love working
over
out
an hour.
morning shows.
So, anything else?
I'm gonna spend 10 minutes casting augury
Okay.
to talk to
All of the bones are just going to make a middle finger shape. You know that, right?
with Daniel's the DM. 100%.
Renlith casts Find Familiar and now has a weasel hidden in his throat.
Oh, she loves the weasel.
Oh, she does love the weasel. You guys have no idea how much I cried last weekend.
I don't. Please.
I'm still from joy. My brother's wedding. We're a teary family. My poor brother.
That's fine.
Really out of context.
Well, I'm like emotionally like unbound still.
You missed
yeah,
Kabar. It's fine.
Gotcha.
My wife and I still talk about like how happy they looked, and we're like, oh,
Yeah.
look at me.
Nothing wrong with crying.
I don't cry.
Every time I watch Marley,
Specially marked
Subaru commercials,
sticks,
man.
bones, and similar tokens.
Yeah, I have- I have-
gold.
I have a
You laugh.
that's me.
Subaru
not-
commercials.
sorry,
I
that's
don't
you.
cry.
I have runes. Yeah.
My wife cries every time she
Do you have
watches the Dumbo trailer.
key and stuffs?
Yeah, I've got all that
Yeah.
garbage. Yeah,
I'm not even joking.
Renlith has spent
she's pregnant.
hundreds of gold on bullshit.
I don't even think it's the pregnancy, man. Like, honestly.
How long is she now? What's her due date?
April 29th.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
He's gonna be out of the group before me.
It's true.
We're gonna be out for a little bit at least.
I'll play Kabar. After Joe dies in the next session.
It's pretty easy. You just, well, I have the formula. Right there.
I should have just TP'd you guys tonight.
That's basically what happened, except Daniel was like, "Oh shit, I didn't think they'd do it."
I really didn't. No, I've really felt bad because I think you would have taken that differently if you had remembered.
Hey, don't make this a group decision. This was
Yeah, we would.
This was a Renlith, like, die!
we
I
talked
eventually-
about this.
He
Renlith.
said, prepare your anus.
Did he?
All right, so your spell
With
goes
his
off. What are you
eyes.
guys to
He
do?
described the
Cast
look he
spell.
gave to
What are you
us.
guys doing?
That man
What are you guys
prepare
doing? What are you guys doing?
What?
We're working out.
Once you're done working out.
Oh, so 4 hours later?
We go check on. I guess
So it's 4 hours while you guys work out? Wow, you're going to be exhausted.
I'll go check.
Just like
It's
Renlith.
CrossFit.
I'm gonna go walk up, check on Renlith and Celia.
Okay, you guys to go check on them and
I'll
your
follow
spell.
Kabar.
So, Augury, my question is an omen about the results of a specific course of action. We're going to try and bring Celia back. How will that work for us?
Whoa.
Fuck.
Say well.
Whoa.
It's a course of action that you plan to take in the next 30 minutes, by the way.
Well, that's the intent, is in the next 30 minutes to do that.
You're going to bring back to life?
That's the plan.
All right, next.
It's just one question, right?
It's just one question? That sucks.
Yeah.
Should I go through door A or B? Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so.
It's like, if I go through door A, what are the results? Okay.
All right, so you guys walk in, and Celia's on the table, and Renlith's.
At various points throughout, like the middle of the night and the morning, Renlith sent the weasel up to like. Sort
Oh,
of,
you did this last night?
I did it while he was just kind of there.
So there's a dead girl with a weasel curled up on her
No,
chest?
you know, by the time it's morning, he did it a couple of times to like kind of do the you know, it's your favorite thing. Come the fuck back.
You're not really dead. Look, it's a weasel.
Yeah.
What did
so-
she call him? Like tube rat or something?
Yes.
Noodle rat.
Noodle rat. That's what it is.
Yeah. So, but
Noodle
no,
rat.
you guys don't see this weasel. Renlith would be embarrassed to have a familiar.
Did I see it?
No,
Because I peeked in throughout the night.
no, you were busy.
He did say he
He was
checked on it
looking at-
periodically throughout the night. I think you should roll.
Perhaps.
Roll for it.
No, you didn't see it last night.
Oh.
I went back on it anyway.
All right, so you guys walk in. Renlith's just kind of glazed over, sitting there.
Yeah, he's pretty well hunched over at this
He
point.
looks worse than he did yesterday. You can both give me a perception check.
So when Van gets a 10, I would tell Red, or Van would tell Red that I've consulted with this.
Your
24.
spells gets, you're still casting it at this time.
It's a 1 minute cast time. And I did it like in the morning,
Well, you also summoned a familiar. Well, all they did was work out.
which is an hour and an hour.
Whoa.
So you're
4
a little
hours.
bit behind them.
All right.
You're not like immediately walking in at the same
Okay,
time.
fine. I'll wait my 5 minutes to
14.
make a dramatic entrance.
There you go. 14.
That's what I rolled in my dice too. 24.
Okay, so you both notice that the coins are not on Celia's eyes.
Where are the coins?
You're not even here.
Where are the coins?
Renlith, you okay?
You look around and they're both on the floor.
Why are the coins on the floor? Why are the coins on the floor? Renlith, why are the coins on the floor?
Are you
Wait,
yelling
do
at
we-
him? Are you yelling at him?
Yes.
What coins?
When you yell at him, Celia turns over. Like she's trying to keep, like, one of her hands moves up to her ear. Like she's trying to block out the noise.
Hey, why are the coins on the?
Hey, just so you know, she can't be brought back as undead.
Okay.
What
It specifically
Did
says in the
you-
spell.
Unless she started as
Renlith
undead.
see this?
Being on the floor, probably not.
Do I
Probably
see
didn't
it?
hear, you probably wouldn't
Doesn't
even
even
notice.
So Renlith, the only response Renlith
Joe-
says at this point is he kind of looks up what coins.
Joe,
What? Yeah.
did you?
Go talk to her.
What?
Go wake her up.
Dan, you enter the tent.
Maybe Renlith should.
What's it called? Hang on.
Okay, I'll just walk up to her. See, like, do I
Eyes
see
of the
her
grave.
moving or anything?
She's not moving now. She's on her side.
Is she breathing? Is there a rise and fall on her chest?
This
A 19.
She's
Points
sideways
on the
but yeah.
floor, but not
I mean,
breathing.
there looks to be the gentle movement of someone asleep.
I'm gonna try and shake her a little bit, not like violently.
And she got fireball on herself because
So,
she's
The hand kind of moves.
When,
and says,
all right,
"It's
so
not
I've got to
moving
say,
yet.
when
It's
Kabar
early."
goes up to touch her, Renlith is up with like with a lot of speed, as much speed as he can muster.
under exhaustion.
To try and basically
I hold-
restrain
I would
Kabar from
I would
touching
actually
her.
hold his shoulder because I see what Kabar is doing.
I don't even feel it.
Also, he wouldn't feel it. But I do hold him by the shoulder.
Hey,
She's ready to stop his casting hand.
Taylor tries to Joe tries to forcibly restrain you.
Nobody uses my first name, so
Maliciously, probably, so they can murder Cilia again.
she's
As I
guys. She's alive. She's
Your
alive.
State.
So do I walk into the
Look.
middle of this chaos?
Yeah, you walk in the
As soon as I
middle
see
of
the coins on the floor and she's on her side, I immediately cast Eyes of the Grave. That lets me know the location of any undead within 60 feet.
you detect
Oh no, I'm an undead
no undead.
Okay.
I had to think for a moment.
because I'm alive.
Celia, are you okay?
I'm sleeping. It's still early. Go back to bed.
Oh, that's right. She can't die.
You
Why are we worried?
you died yesterday.
She slowly opens her eyes and looks up at you. Oh, hi, Kabar.
How are you okay?
Oh, she would have been so sad to wake up next to all of our corpses.
Yeah, I didn't sleep in as long as normal, but I'm okay.
Renlith.
I laugh.
Can I check her over with medicine to see if she's like healthy?
You throw medicine at her?
Renlith. So after
How do you feel about this?
after Renlith witnesses this, he starts to kind of like choke and Misty steps and is just out of there.
Okay.
He's like,
Yeah, because you didn't do it. All right, so Renlook disappears, and
was saving for this.
Dan walks over and starts medicine checking. You
Convenient plot device.
Oh, medicine. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, medicine check.
Roll medicine.
gotta actually make
Start
it.
medicine
Once a
checking.
day.
Yeah, medicine checking.
First thing in the morning for dramatic effect.
Gosh, medicine checking is slower.
Oh, he's at breakfast table again.
DC's
Ahead of us.
28.
That's a little higher than 10, so you can basically just kind of glance at her and say, yeah, she looks fine.
Just no signs of disease or
No visible wounds, she looks fine.
totally healthy.
Just like normal.
Just slept it off, huh?
You know what? It makes sense, guys. I walk out.
I knew you'd be fine.
What did I sleep off?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
You hungry?
I could eat. It's a
All
little
right.
early, but I could eat.
Let's get some food.
Van's got her head in his hands, like pulling her eyes open, like, please.
If Van will let me go.
Celia,
It
you were
seems really weird.
Chill.
Celia, you were dead yesterday.
Chill.
That
No.
evil black specter creature did magic, and you died. You had no pulse. You weren't breathing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yesterday we did a lot of traveling and then we got here.
Oh, you lost a day.
No.
Celia, we went into the dungeon and
What dungeon?
the ruins of the what's his name is?
I'm not in the tent.
Oh, that's right.
Also, I have no memory.
We went down to some temple and then you fell unconscious.
And then we went back up and then went back down. Do you not remember that?
No, we didn't go back down.
Yes, we
We
did.
were waiting for you to wake up. I guess you woke up this morning.
No, that was yesterday. I woke up yesterday and we went back down into the ruins and were attacked by an evil undead specter and it killed you. You died.
Oh, the dogs.
No, after the dog.
Here, just she just woke up. Let's let her just
No.
let's let her just chill
No,
for a bit.
After the dogs, we went.
This
and
isn't
you
going
touched
anywhere.
No, you didn't touch the thingy. Kabar touched the thingy, and then he disappeared.
No, that
No,
was
that
before
didn't
I fell
happen.
asleep.
Yeah, that was before you fell asleep, and then you fell asleep, and we came back up here,
Yeah.
and we waited
And then
for
I
you to
woke
wake
up.
and now you're okay.
And then we went back
I guess
down
that's why
again.
we're leaving early today.
Wait, Chris,
No.
do you have no idea?
I-
do you not know what this is?
I leave in frustration.
He doesn't
What is
know.
that?
What is that?
Oh my gosh. I don't even. What a life. Envious.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I'm so confused. What the fuck is wrong with
Do you know what a hippocampus is?
Part of your brain?
that? Part of your brain?
Not the hippocampus, a hippocampus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that really what the creature's called? I know what you're talking about.
Spelled
Yeah.
differently, I believe.
It barely. It has an extra P.
That
Yeah.
jungle college thing.
Slightly spelled
Like
different.
hippo is spelled as hippo.
Can I see it?
Oh yeah. This actually came from his wife.
It might be pronounced slightly differently.
Oh my God, what's my name? Ranger Joe.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
I.
Yeah.
Left a tent
Yeah, I know.
when I said I did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go gather food from the food tent.
Okay.
Is there food I can gather?
I mean, it doesn't really require gathering. It's more like you just
Collecting.
collect it.
I'm gonna look for.
Can I persuade Celia?
So I fail at gathering and end up collecting.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to really gather because there's readily available food because it's morning and I'm preparing breakfast.
Sole survival
For the whole camp.
advantage.
Right. Like I'm getting enough to bring back to the other tent.
Yes, so you
Okay.
collect it.
I
You fail to gather, but you collect instead.
So
And
pedantic.
they are so quick to give it to you because of how distraught
Dangerous I look.
and annoyed you guys were
Or
yesterday.
the fact that the rich noble was literally slapping people around yesterday.
Yeah, that too.
Can I persuade Celia that she died?
You can try.
That means no.
I can't think of a word that means gather.
14.
With eyes wide, she just says, I don't know what you're talking about, man, but you were unconscious, so I think you had some weird dreams.
She would notice that.
Okay, well let's work on our meditation practice then.
But you were so bad at teaching me
Yep.
the other day.
But we need to try again.
Wait, no, you never taught her. Sorry. Oh.
Too late, you already said it, no
I
take
screwed, I
backs.
screwed that one up. She says, okay, what are we doing?
I need you to sit.
This is your chance to actually make it work.
Fucking right. Do over, I get a mulligan. I need you to sit, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing.
If it doesn't work, we'll kill her again.
All right, give me I guess it's just an intelligence
I can
check.
spend the next 10 minutes of explaining how to actually meditate if that will give me advantage.
Intelligence check with proficiency bonus. Because, I mean, you're doing it for... I don't want to let you use your intelligence because it's not like you're trained at teaching.
So, wisdom.
Like knowing something enough to teach it is teaching it.
Drawing on past experiences.
Yeah, no, I mean, because you're trying to... I'll let you deal with it. Intelligence check with your proficiency bonus.
Okay. That's fine.
But knowing how to teach effectively would be wisdom. Teaching rote.
16.
She seems to get it, but she kind of loses focus really quickly.
Well, that's okay because part of properly meditating is if you don't have to maintain focus. If you lose focus, just acknowledge it that you lost focus, and then go back to focusing on being present in the moment.
The guy with ADHD,
Wow. I lost focus.
meditation does not go well.
And my wife has it.
I smell breakfast. Do you think breakfast is coming soon?
Don't focus on breakfast. Focus on your breath.
Breakfast.
Nope.
I walk in with breakfast.
Oh, look, breakfast.
Ah, fuck.
Your teaching went okay this time, but she had no ability to focus.
I mean, it's
She did just come back from the dead
Yeah,
spontaneously.
But she might retain at least some of what you told her if she can ever apply
Which
it.
means the DC goes down next time?
unless
I will make her
my memory's
Buddha.
wiped again.
Yeah, unless we turn her off and turn her on again. Wait, did that fix anything? We restarted her. that should fix the problem, right?
You saw her after a reboot.
Made it worse. All right, so Joe brings in breakfast. You guys eat.
Are you still in the tent?
No, he disappeared.
Oh, I didn't know where
He
you
had
moved
to go have a moment by himself.
Did I see you when I went out the tent?
Did any of us perception roll to see his teary eyes before he misty stepped?
No, he disappeared real fast.
Oh.
There's just a cloud
Misty
of-
step.
There's just a puff.
He was just
Misty-eyed step.
There's just a puff.
Okay, did I see you when I went outside?
Renlith is was moving quickly and
Okay.
and not trying not to be found. So
Okay, I
So
didn't
he
look
was
for
probably
you.
leaving camp, so I don't know.
Okay, whatever. I have a signal.
He
thing, so I'm
teleported
basically
to
done with that.
Solstice.
I considered doing that.
Just poof, smoke bomb. Just break out his.
This part's
500
not
gold
going to be
chalk.
solved before I go.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
No, you can't.
If you don't walk back.
Okay, well, yeah, then we're eating breakfast without him. All silently worrying about our dear, dear friend.
Yeah.
Renlith's
The
dead.
wizard can take care of himself.
All right, so
I
you
miss
guys
Renlith's
finish
dad. He's so
breakfast.
cool.
You finish your interrupted meditations. Do you come back ever, or
No.
I
Gone
don't-
forever.
do you ride off into the sunset?
No. He's not. I guess probably from after about 20, 30 minutes, he's going to basically be trying to locate where Celia is, but he's not going to be willing to go near her if the rest of the folks are around.
So
Literally right where you are.
you come back in a little later, and it sounds like they're all in the medic tent eating.
So he just
Joking, playing cards.
he's just hanging back.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So what else?
Well, you guys want to go clear the rest of the dungeon?
We've still got a
he's-
lot left, so probably.
After he sees that, maybe Renlith will go and talk with Astarion and tell him, belay that order. Tell Dicklick to keep on doing his druid thing.
Oh, okay. Yes, I will
Dicklick?
inform. I will send another message. Your father said he's a little delayed, so he may not be able to be here immediately. But I'm sure he's still coming.
Just kind of nods and walks out.
All right, so you guys sit around and wait.
I misspelled magic. God damn it.
I guess probably after an hour, if they're still hanging around Celia.
Is there a quarterstaff? Quartermaster? Equivalent?
Equivalent, yeah. There's some guy who's semi in charge of making sure everyone's got the equipment they need for
That's not gonna be.
excavation.
It's not gonna be good enough. I need a gold chain.
No, they don't have just a gold chain lying around.
Is anyone wearing a gold chain? No, my sleight of hand's not good enough to do this shit.
So what I was saying is that
Do you have a gold chain? You look like the type that would have a
after
gold
maybe
chain.
an hour,
I do?
if everyone's still around,
Yeah.
so Renlith doesn't really
No.
have any choice anymore. He wants to
I
talk
have
to
this
Celia.
red
So he'll go back to the
gem. It's
Okay.
probably worth priceless.
No, I need a gold chain.
Do you guys stay in the medic tent, or
Do you have any string? You have any string? Do you have any string?
String?
You look like you might have string.
I got plenty of
so
strength.
yeah? I guess eventually you walk.
I guess I can
I
go.
have rope.
Are we not doing anything for a whole day? Because I want to go kill a deer so that I can make
You
about
guys
10
kind
inches of.
screw
rope.
around for an hour, and Renlith eventually walks back into the tent.
Oh, do you have string?
Do you have string?
Poof, everything's back to normal. Everyone's mental capacities are normal.
So Renlith
No
doesn't
PTSD.
ignores that off the wall question and just walks up to Celia and says,
Oh, I should have said gold chain, but he
You're
has a
okay.
gold chain.
Yes, Van was unconscious though yesterday, but he seems a little weird today.
Yeah, she thinks it's yesterday. She doesn't know she died.
See, I told you he's a little weird today.
very pleased to see you feeling well.
No one's gonna back me up here. We're just gonna pretend like it's yesterday.
She puts her hand on your shoulder.
Like, really? This is how we're playing this?
It's okay, Van.
I'm apoplectic.
Did you eat any of your breakfast? You just came to after being knocked out.
So Renlith looks over to Van at this point and gives him a knowing nod.
Yes, you're not the insane one. It's Kabar.
It's Kabar.
It was all a dream.
That's right, I'm not sure what she's saying.
Do you remember when the orc fighter solved the problem through diplomacy?
Yeah, this orc fighter. He's a champion or
I've done it a
something.
couple times. Well, no, actually,
He's a
no.
champion of
Diplomacy's
diplomacy.
not
Champion of charisma.
my jam. Although
We have no charisma between the two of us. I don't know how we ever are allowed in rooms.
I think you two have a lot of charisma.
we give a
You don't look very.
Added together, we have -2.
You must have taken.
Wait, no, that's
Van
chemistry,
being
never mind.
unconscious really
wait.
rough.
No, I have +1.
Why am I in here?
Oh yeah, you do have charisma.
This looks
You're so
different from
charismatic.
where I slept, or where I expected to sleep.
So much personality.
Because you
Why
died.
So
While you
much
were resting
charisma.
last night.
Added together, we're 0.
You worried us
Still 10.
somewhat. You slept differently,
Oh, I'm sorry.
and we put you here. As
Maybe I was
precaution.
worried about Van.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Who can say for certain?
People do crazy things when they're worried about people.
That's true.
Well, it seems as though my father may not be here this day. What would you all?
Your dad's coming?
I'm looking behind my
That's-
shoulder like he's right there.
That's
Oh, yeah.
scary. I'm sorry.
Can you steal someone's
I hope
magic?
nothing bad happens.
Like,
You're asking me?
Maybe
Yeah,
we should go before
You
he
can
gets
try.
you know how you can like take away someone's weapon when
Parents
they're unstable?
are
Can you take away their fireball?
because
Which pocket has the guano?
things seem to go wrong around parents. Celia
Both
gets
of
up
them.
and
It's
tries
his
to leave
pouch. He has a
the
component pouch.
I don't think he does. I think he just has pockets full of guano. He
So
just kinda sticks
Renlith, after that and seeing her move, Renlith tries to sort of, I don't know how to say it exactly, but sort of make a path for her, you know, sort of thing.
As long as no one's in the way, she's just gonna
Yeah.
walk out of the
Yeah.
tent quickly.
And I'll follow behind a little bit, if possible.
It's gonna be really awkward when that cleric shows up.
She walks over to the
They're a
little
garbage
stream
class anyway. It's
between
fine.
the ruins and the camp, and
Yeah.
she starts just
It's
kind
a
of
love triangle.
basically subconsciously picking up rocks and
That's why
tossing them
I'm
to
worried
the
about
water.
you being here.
I can give you 2 small on time.
So
This love triangle that's forming, I don't like it.
the
Too much drama for our group.
I mean, after spending 50 years alone in a swamp, the Furbo would probably take whatever you can get.
You probably had like a girlfriend made out of mud.
Just say that familiar's seen a lot of things he shouldn't have.
so
Oh God.
Maybe he wants to be dead.
yeah,
That's why he's
Renlith
suicidal.
probably he'll kind of go up the side and gauge her level of reception.
Sanity? Doesn't remember she's
give me an
dead.
insight check.
Disadvantage.
Who remembers they're dead?
Everything. It's like, ugh.
5.
You're really not sure. She seems a little different, but you can't really put your finger on it.
She's actually no longer a mage. No, she's a paladin.
So
Every time she dies, she comes back as a different class.
So I
Can't wait for
I
Bard
go up to her and I
or
say,
barbarian.
you know,
That's gonna be great. Celia the barbarian.
I'm somewhat of
But a wild
black sheep in
barbarian.
my family. You'll
She throws tantrums.
forgive the
Just rages randomly.
awful pun.
Once every 28 days.
I did notice your skin's kind of dark.
Nice.
I didn't know you were sheep, though. I'm sorry.
It's another euphemism. That is to say, I don't get on well with my father.
Oh, yeah. Parents are tough.
I don't know anything about her parents. It's probably his god.
What?
She
I've spent the
predates some of the
majority
gods.
of my life, pretty much all of it. You can probably count the amount of time that I've been in the same city as my father in the days.
Maybe it's not such a bad thing.
Correspondence that I've had with them would, if I'm thinking rationally, might point to that.
Oh no, parents are great, but maybe it's not such a bad thing to be away from them.
I suppose.
Nothing can happen to them when you're away.
I hadn't thought of that.
How are your parents?
Half dead.
Van's ears perk up. Half dead.
Nope.
Are they?
Yeah, the Kabar's dad was the chief of the tribe and he got backstabbed.
Oh, right.
Renlith asked,
That's why you had to get out of there, right?
Yeah.
did you know
But
your
his mom
parents?
escaped.
Right.
And is
She was-
alive.
Let's talk about something happy.
That's right.
I don't
For
think
some
I
reason in my
know
head, it's
for
always
that.
been like your dad's hunting you.
No.
No, the guy who killed him and took his
My parents were great.
chief
I loved them a lot.
Wait,
is after me.
so is that how you take
They were great to
charge?
me too.
Or are you like the rightful heir?
Regardless of,
I guess
insight,
technically,
I don't think there's
but
an insight
he
roll
doesn't
low
want it.
enough to fool Renlith, but
Wants nothing to do with that.
of that comment.
He
However,
didn't like living in.
he will
No, that makes sense.
brush it off.
That checks out.
And say, well,
Half human at all.
I'm happy to see you on this morning. I'll rejoin the group.
You eat one living
Are you
baby, you
coming
eat them
back?
all.
Hmm?
Huh?
Yes.
Couldn't think of anything savage.
And then I head back
Two.
where the group was.
We're following you in like a train.
Wait, what? You guys followed me?
No. No.
From like a distance. Like,
Oh,
You're the only one following.
the only
him.
reason we're hanging out at a medic tent is because of Cilia. She leaves. Like, wait. No one else is going to get bandaged. Not until we're
I'm
done.
just eating.
Still?
Yes.
it's only been like an hour. course he's still
I can only
He's
fit.
had 4 pounds of bacon at this point.
I can only bring so much food in. You want to go next door where the food is?
That's where I'm eating. I'm eating all the elves' food. Elves' food.
Then who am I talking to?
In their horror. They just stare at me with
Everybody's
horrified
question.
eyes.
That half-orc ate 12 lembas cakes.
It was alright.
In a minute.
Yeah.
Common knowledge.
We see
Because
that a
that's
lot.
impossible.
You should see him with potatoes. Ungodly.
I have to ration them. I only have
37
like
potatoes.
And I think I may have seen. No, we weren't roommates for that. The after effect.
oh yeah, the vase.
The face.
What?
We were staying at this castle, and I confused a vase for a chamber pot.
Easy mistake.
In his room.
Right?
We just left it there.
It was the first time he had ever encountered potatoes.
So
And-
whoever the
Yeah.
first person Renlith runs into is like, are we going back down now?
I'd be just standing outside the tents.
I'm ready.
Back down?
What else are we gonna do?
What's Celia doing? We should probably leave her up here.
She'll follow if she wants.
She will.
We should leave the cleric up here. Oh, hey!
So she dies, you cry, and now you're like, she can do whatever the hell she wants?
Wow. Let him grieve, yo.
That's what
For
Vance
being
says.
a cleric of dead.
Vance. So I mean, it kind of hits Renlith pretty hard. He kind of looks maybe a little bit shaken. And is like, fair enough.
So they know we don't need a diamond, too, right? Because that would be awkward. Here's that $500 diamond. We had to, like, empty a vault, and
I'd say, oh,
one of
thanks.
the royal families, like, took apart their jewelry.
Put it on a necklace.
I already told
Walk
him.
away.
I told the story in this morning that
Okay,
he can,
that's right.
that he can.
Well, then I guess Joe would be asking them, like, hey, should we tell them? And then you would have said that. And they'd been like, all right, well, then all the loose ends are tied up. Let's go down after I find some string.
I don't think
What
we
did
should-
you
You really need some
String.
goddamn string.
Really? He has pockets full of black wine and you guys don't have string? And it's weird that I'm asking for string?
I hand you
Do you
some
need
string.
it? Right.
I take the
little-
string.
How much do you need?
I like a necklace.
Okay, I hand you a couple yards of string.
It's gonna be ears.
That's what you. A necklace?
Yes.
If
Okay.
you need me sand, I've been carrying around sand for
Pocket sand.
so long.
I might need sand. I'll trade you for a...
I don't want to trade anything with you.
Are you sure I got
If you
pajamas?
need sand, Renlith has a ton of it in his vagine.
Anyway, DM
Oh god.
Yeah.
and everyone listening.
My wife.
So, as we're walking away so people can't see me, I'm going to make a necklace using Renlith's signet. So this is around my neck.
What the fuck?
Did you take it?
No, he picked it up.
Yeah.
Renlith dropped it the other night.
And now we're boyfriend and
Placed
girlfriend. It's his class ring. He gave it to me.
I know ceremony. Whenever you guys want to make
so
this official.
jealous.
Well, no, I just don't want to put it in my pocket, and I don't want to put it in my ring.
And that's how the
Finger.
fighter enraged to become a barbarian.
I thought we had something special.
I'm looking forward to this.
Okay. I'm walking towards the dungeon.
We can't have kids, though. I don't
I
want...
feel like there's a spell somewhere that can make that happen.
No, I don't want 1/4 human children.
We could adopt.
It's a different spell that Renlith would be thinking of.
All right. We could just
Oh god.
polymorph
I
him
just
into
got
an
it.
elf.
It'll be PvP time soon.
Enlarge?
God.
Was it enlarge? I hope it's enlarged.
You could kill him and I can reincarnate him as an elf.
I don't think you get to choose what he comes
Until it
back
works.
as.
No, the DM rolls.
That's what he left off until it worked.
That's what,
Until it,
that's what you
just
said.
Kill him and then bring it back, and then kill him and then bring it back. Dragonborn? No, okay, kill him again.
But I'm wearing his ring.
Half elf.
Just so I have a place
Same
for it.
thing.
Not good enough.
Not because I love him.
Only half good.
You could have just given it back to him.
I don't know if he wants it right now. Otherwise, he would have been like, hey, did you guys see that ring I dropped?
So you guys are walking
But you didn't
back
ask.
to the
I
entrance.
picked it up right
Yes.
in front of him.
All right. As you're walking back to the entrance, are you in the back, the front?
He's in the
Middle.
front.
Your dad shows
He's in front of me.
Well, the layout of the camp, I don't recall exactly. I'm just kind of whoever I saw first walking back to ask, and then however the hell we came back. I don't know exactly how that functions, but I'm not dictating.
Window breakers
Well,
Well, as you
assemble.
guys start walking back, Celia catches up and she walks up to you and says, "Maybe sometime I'll show you that." And then she moves forward and goes a little faster than and basically doesn't invite continued conversation. Okay.
You know what that's like. You've seen a mirror.
All right. So you guys get back to the locked door, the guard standing there. Whoa!
Out of the way, pack!
What?
Everyone
never
just
seen,
kinda
like,
stares at you.
Willow?
The birds stop chirping.
Record scratches. Never mind.
Is that racist?
Ven says nothing.
Is that a slur?
We don't use that word these days.
Oh,
We stopped using it about 50 years ago.
really? You're giving us some clue?
That's like a couple weeks for you.
Yeah, I'm a wood elf.
Excuse us, guard.
Yes, you're going back down. Sure. Let me unlock the door.
We'll let you.
Except I don't have the key.
All right, fine. I'll unlock the door.
You don't have the key. Only Lestarian has the key.
I have
He has thieves' tools.
It won't work. Wait, will it work?
Just one moment. And he runs to get Lestarian.
Might as well not break in. I could do it though.
You could. Let's wait.
A few minutes later,
This place is going to
Lestarian
hell.
comes and says, yes, you're ready to go back down.
Yes, that's
Are
why
you
we're here.
sure? And he kind of stares at Renla.
What have we got to lose?
Okay.
All four of us.
Renlith is like dragging his feet. He looks gaunt.
He unlocks
His eyes look like my eyes, IRL.
he unlocks the door and says, "Good luck."
Thanks.
Hey, keep an eye on that lady.
Wait, she's with us.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's like skipping along.
she's like right in front of you.
We need her.
All
More than
right,
you
so
know.
you guys head back downstairs.
For all I know, she's the reason we're still alive. Thank you. Thank you. I like being in the moment. All right. So our options are go back to the room of death and death, which are the two rooms there.
We need to go beyond. We need to go over there.
Well, we have these. So there's 1, 2,
Beyond
3,
the
4,
over there.
5 doors that we know about that we don't know are beyond them.
Watch out for the dust.
Beyond the over.
This room still has answers or something in it, so we should probably just go in there like we want to, so we can actually read things. Right?
Fine. Renlith makes his way over there.
Behind me.
Watch your step. Crunch.
Do you guys need like bone dust for like any spells?
Crunch. Ah!
I just assume that's a thing.
Nice. She's
Probably
hanging
for
on
warlocks.
to Joe now.
I don't.
Help! Not again.
There she is.
Please tell me there's her blood on the floor.
There was no blood.
She's
Oh,
collapsed.
shit.
Went out quick.
I didn't even
She was
bleed.
hit by necrotic energy. It just kind of shriveled.
Wait, did I bleed?
I
don't think you got it.
elves bleed.
There were no wounds. Like, no one was actually hurt. Everyone had dealt necrotic damage. There's no blood.
Were you not hit? I felt like you got hit with something at some point.
He was touched with and
That's
drained
right.
with necrotic
Which is
energy.
even worse.
Bad touch.
So yeah, there was no blood. There were
Bad
no
touch.
open wounds yesterday.
Could you point to the doll where the bad man touched you?
So Renlith looks around
All
somewhat half-heartedly.
Kabar, please be careful when you touch stuff.
Or when stuff touches you.
Stranger danger.
I'm going to follow closely behind
I'm an
Renlith,
adult.
unless I'm ahead of him, and actually full-heartedly check for stuff.
Okay.
Full-heartedly.
Full-heartedly?
So we're
He's half-heartedly doing it. I'm full-heartedly.
just with passive perception, you don't notice any traps.
Okay.
If that's what you're looking for.
Does my +1 to all checks account for apply to passive perception or passive things?
I'm sorry.
My token of +1 to all
No, it
checks.
doesn't apply to
Okay.
tap passive. It's just for rolls. Really.
Okay. Then I only have a 19 passive perception.
Yeah.
Okay. As opposed to a 20. That's
It's
fine.
not a passive magic item. It's an active magic item.
So for his perception or investigation while he kind of like shuffles around, it amounts to a 7 on his check.
Okay.
I'm going to
kind of
actually
like-
look at things.
He just kind of like knocks books off the shelf.
And
So-
I pick them up and look at them.
They're all
Okay.
written in languages you don't understand.
Oh, imagine that. Ancient
Garbage.
Elvish.
Garbage.
Just
Garbage.
glancing at them, you get the feeling that most of these books look to be like history texts.
Mhm.
Like you don't see like arcane symbols on them. You see more like there's just patterns. Like some of them have like
Like if
quills.
someone was looking at these books in the past, they did it not out of actually wanting to.
They don't
Got it.
they don't give like an arcane vibe to them.
Okay. Anything give an arcane vibe?
In the room, no, not really.
Interesting.
All the
Alright.
books are in pretty bad shape. The one that you knocked over, the pages
I
all
knocked
fell.
over.
The one that
Why did you
Genesis
knock
knocked over is on the floor, and there's just scattered parchment the binding broke completely. when
That was
it hit
probably the
floor.
important one.
And what important clue did it uncover?
There's a blue paw print on one of the pages.
We found a clue.
What does it mean?
It's a clue.
That's amazing. 2 more to go.
Oh shit.
I wish I didn't understand.
Yeah.
No.
Everyone has kids.
What are you talking about? That's from my childhood.
Yeah, that was
What?
when we were.
They still have Blue's Clues on?
No, they don't.
I don't think so. I hope not.
They replaced the guy.
Yeah,
We
not
own
because he
that.
killed himself.
He went
Sorry.
to college.
Yeah, Steve didn't kill himself.
So
Actually, I think it was because he just wanted out.
Yeah, he was just done.
he was
Yeah.
done. He was
Yeah.
done.
Wanted
Burnt
to do
out,
something
talking
else.
to a blue screen all day.
He wanted to get back to music. Made an album with Viola Tango.
I'll check out the next door then. I like as my loop.
The door left or right.
Left.
The one that he knows.
The one
is
that I
bar-
know.
box.
is yeah.
The broken door that's like broken off its hinges.
Specifically, I think this
That
one.
one. Okay. You walk. Wow! Just knock everything over.
Jesus.
I just want you to really know which one I'm talking about, DM.
All right. The door does not appear to be locked. It actually looks like it has a broken lock on it.
Does it appear to be brokenly trapped?
No.
Hey, Kabar, I need you to help unlocking this door.
Cool. And then I want to do the whole leg kick thing.
Okay.
Leg kick as opposed to an arm kick?
You bust open the door.
Shut up.
You kick open the door. Give me a strength
A
check.
head kick, actually.
That's about how hard it hits.
17?
All right. Door breaks off its hinges, and
Nice.
Does it look cool?
it does. The door shatters,
Nice.
and inside, wow.
I was like, is it supposed to be all like heaved up like
You're
that?
the lockpick of my heart.
Totally. I don't know what happened there.
It's the
No,
best
well.
bromance ever.
Is it?
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
Inside,
There's some good
straight
ones out
across, you see another door.
Ah,
Yes.
Be careful.
There are 2 more bookshelves in this room. Wow. Wow.
That thing is really important. Otherwise, you wouldn't care that much.
There are 2 more bookcases in this room, and there are some scrolls on one of the tables. And the bookcases are lined with very every single tome in this room is bound in either black, gray, or purple. There are 3
My
bodies
3 favorite colors.
piled in one of the corners, and there is a strange, golem-like creature slumped up against the other corner.
Then having a brief flashback, he has no interest in approaching that.
Okay. Are there any
So
religious
you're by the door.
symbols in the room at all?
Give me a religion check.
The dead bodies?
9.
You recognize the holy symbol of Resa on one of the books.
Ooh, I want that book.
You also recognize a number of other holy symbols, ranging from evil to good gods.
I definitely want to take the book with the racist symbol on it.
Okay. You grab it and you can feel the dust on it, and immediately you feel that this is a very ancient, worn tome.
Can I be super careful with
You
it?
can be super careful. Give me a dex check.
I hate those so much.
Didn't you just warn us not to just grab stuff?
Yeah, he walked past us and grabbed a book.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
So we see some dead bodies and like a
You
monster.
pick it up, and you're like, and then it just somehow like slides out of your hand, and you can see that as you kind of put too much pressure on the spine of the book, the pages just start falling out. And
Hey, so we've dealt with these old tomes before. We know how to keep
Does
them
anyone
going.
know
everywhere
men?
as the binding just breaks,
It doesn't work on it.
and soon you're just holding the book binding.
Man's crying.
So hey,
Openly
if there's any
weeping.
other old
And
books,
I'm not ashamed of it.
if there's any other old books you
Celia
want, let
walks
us
up
know.
to you and just kind of gives you a hug from
All right.
behind.
Celia?
We're done with this
So basically her face is in
We've
my
done with
ass.
this before.
She says, "There, Van. I know it's been rough.
So
24 hours."
You'll get your memory back.
yeah,
What's up with the golem?
what's up with the dead bodies?
No, what's up with the golem?
There shouldn't be dead bodies in here. Everything should be dust.
Yeah, these are like decayed corpses or anything. There's
Sure, you
flesh
go
on them.
first. Sure.
Okay. Also, what's up with the golem?
Are they elves?
Is it one
Yes.
male, one female, and a third one that I don't remember?
There are 2 males and 1 female. One of
That
the
adds
males
up.
is robed in red robes. The other.
Oh, you guys don't know.
The other male is in like a thin or like a simple leather armor, looks just like the guards upstairs, and then the other female is in like a gray tunic.
Oh, so at this point I say, oh, hey guys. So the lead elf person, whose name I'll probably actually say instead of whatever I just said, was more forthcoming with me yesterday, and there's actually been some disappearances in the area and weird shadowy stuff at night. Specifically, these people worth a description, right?
Lies,
Yeah.
within
They fit the
lies.
description pretty well.
So, I mean, we were discovered the bodies anyway, but yeah, well, we found them. I don't know what this means though, but they're the ones disappearing. So be careful. I wouldn't enter the room. Anyone else?
The bodies don't move.
All right.
And
Kabar, figure out what's going on with that golem.
And so is Sylvia.
I was looking in this room.
No, it's in here.
It was in here.
Oh, okay.
Like you walked in.
Never mind.
These were basic history. None of them seemed really interesting.
Okay.
Based on not being able to see any text. There weren't like cool pictures or anything.
Kabar, check out the golem.
Trying to.
Check it out.
What's up with the golem?
So you look at the golem. Give me an investigation check.
Yes. I'm glad you.
My
Punches up-
investigation
punches you in the
is
face.
off the charts.
Downwards.
13?
All right.
nice.
So you bend over and start checking
I
out
love
the
that it
golem.
doesn't roll.
As a thud.
It doesn't move. It doesn't seem like it's in good shape. It actually looks like it's not even complete. There's pieces of it missing, and it looks like it's dented slightly. It's very worn and dusty, and it's just kind of slumped over. Like you don't even think it's not knowing a whole lot about them, but having seen some that have been busted up, you're pretty sure it's not working.
Cool. Good day, golem.
Renlith looks for a book that has the symbol of terracing.
Okay. You look around. Give me an investigation check, I guess.
Don't touch it.
Natural 1 and a 19.
Okay. You look around, and your eyes just kind of glaze over, and they're all dark books. They
I'm
look
gonna metagame a little bit. Hey, buddy, you looking for anything?
No.
Okay. I don't have my piece of paper. Wait, do I have that symbol?
Rinlith basically just kind of leans over, glances at a couple of the shelves, and then just kind of leans back.
Starts doing this thing with books. Just knocking them.
Can I kind of scoop
Like
up
a
the tattered pages of the book from Grayson? I just want to kind of collect them.
Some of them just kind of fall apart into
I'll
dust.
take what I can get.
Do I see that symbol? I can't remember if it's even religious. I do?
Wait, hold on. Just kidding.
Uh-oh.
Psych.
Because this is like day 2. Like the second time we ever played, this came up.
It's a reoccurring.
Were rats.
No, not second time. And then here's a dungeon we were in. I had to keep track of which direction we were going. And then I got lost. Wait, what are these numbers for?
You're asking us? Mm.
No, you do not see that symbol, sorry.
Intriguing. Is it a religious symbol?
It is a religious symbol.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. What's that symbol again?
I don't know.
I keep telling you different things and I don't remember which symbol it is.
There
That is... Oh, you do see the symbol.
is that Delta?
No.
Do I see a Delta symbol? I know what that looks like because I have robes with a Delta symbol on it.
You do.
It's mostly my bedroll.
The symbol looks a little different, but you find the bird imposed on a cloud.
Cool.
A bird on a clown?
Cloud.
That makes way more sense. I was like, a bird on a clown? Like, what?
There's a symbol with raised hand, arched hands, a gear, a closed fist, a bird imposed on a cloud, a silhouette of a woman, a pick, a butterfly, a sun, a tree, scales,
I bet the
mistletoe
pig is
imposed
a
on a
dwarf
world, a coin purse, crushing wave, crossed swords,
And an
fire,
hourglass.
hourglass,
Yes!
crescent moon, fox and herb,
It's in
a
your
black
hand, right?
banner, and a lantern.
Is the hourglass the symbol of Resa?
It is.
Is that a different one?
No.
That's the one I fucked up?
Mhm.
Okay, alright, never mind.
There's one book for each of them, except for the black banner. There's at least a dozen books.
The black banner, what is that?
You didn't recognize it with your religion check. Actually, to tell you the truth, you can't remember a current one off the top of your head.
Is there any newer gods?
You
for
think
some
about it a
reason?
little bit, and you think it sounds bad, but you can't. But based on your role, you can't place it. It's not one you studied.
Hmm.
The rest of you guys probably recognize it, though.
What is that, Black Banner?
Yeah.
I'll look at it. I
Order
guess.
of the Hulk.
Because it's the symbol of Terrason.
Oh, do we know the symbol of Terrason?
Probably seen
He
it once or
literally
twice.
just asked about it.
Yeah, we rolled a 1, but no, I mean, we've
Do I know?
kneeled, we've pretend kneeled at the altar at the Terracing before.
Oh yeah, we did. I almost swore.
You only
allegiance to the
recognize
Terracing.
it because on that black banner are 3 dots and a triangle.
Okay, that's
And that's also on a book or some. Oh,
Yep,
banner.
that's on multiple books.
Huh.
The entire
You
bottom
still
shelf.
can't find it.
The entire bottom shelf has that.
It's not really trying.
The shelf on this side looks to be like arcane books. The book on the shelf on that side look to be all religious books.
Is there any on like herbs?
These all.
So I can't open
I mean, there's some books that have. There's a book with a mistletoe on it, but you know that's a holy symbol.
For who?
You can't quite remember. You know it's earthy, but the name's not coming to you.
Are you all done looking at these books yet?
Actually,
You want to fireball him?
Oh yeah.
hey, Kabar, can you help me out?
Yeah.
I need a strong arm.
I kicked the door open.
I need help
I
picking up
condescended
something.
on fireball. That's what you think.
Bar starts walking up to the door, getting ready to kick it, and you're like, whoa, whoa.
Do you kick it?
Yeah.
Give me a strength check.
It's unlocked.
20.
He hasn't
Wait.
checked. No one's checked
Oh
this
no,
door
sorry.
yet.
18.
All right. The door busts open as he smashes another one.
Oh, hey, Kabar. Can you help me move around these bodies so we can check them to see what
Don't-
caused their death?
Touch anything.
No.
Oh,
Why do you want to move
What
them
is
around?
that?
So as you bust open that door, you see that there's basically a lectern at the far end of the room with a book
it's poor John.
open on it. Next to that book
Bedpan,
is a
that's
small
true.
pedestal with a bowl, basically one that, basically like a moderate-sized bowl that you could like drink out of, or eat out of, or
Probably
dance
not.
with.
Or dance with?
Ringing that pedestal are 4 vases with like a powder, different colored powders inside of them. Each of them has an inscription on it.
That we can't read.
Remember, our charge here is to clear this,
Yep. I'm very
So-
interested.
not to mess with everything and destroy everything.
Does this look like any kind of ceremonial setup or like?
Since he busts down the door and it's loud, and you probably at least glance over, it does look ceremonial in nature.
I'm gonna walk over and look at the book. I'm not gonna touch it. I just want to look at
Okay.
the book.
Be careful, some books hold power.
No, wait, stop.
Celia,
Yeah, so emphatic.
Celia walks with you and says, "Now remember, Van, don't pick it up. It might fall apart."
Oh.
You don't want to lose your
I
memory.
think it was like half stops.
Or did you forget about that too?
No, I cast detect magic. No, I'm kidding.
See you next week.
Tune in next week for when Van finally wakes
All
up.
right, so Van walks in the room to check out the book. Rinlith hangs back.
I want.
Stand about at the doorway,
Stands
like
at the door.
I want to actually talk to Renlith
Okay, so
and
you
be like, "Hey, not almost patronizing, but like about talking about the dead bodies."
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Hey, can you help me out and check out these dead bodies? Like, I want to get you involved. Like, you're so important to the mission."
I stage
What do you
whisper to
want?
Celia, "Be careful. I wouldn't want
These are the
anything
dead bodies.
bad
I
to
want to
happen
find out
to
why
you."
they're dead
Oh, I'm not going to touch
Why?
anything. I was just warning
because
you.
they're recently dead.
Okay. They're only mostly dead.
Rinlith is trying not to bite at this, but I mean, I think you'd be much better suited to determine the cause of death. Than
Yes, I
would.
am. I still need help. God, why doesn't anyone want to help me? Everyone just keeps going to a different
What do you
room.
want to do? Can't you just look at him?
Yeah, I'll do it by myself then, awkwardly, without supervision.
Alright, so what are you doing?
I'm checking the bodies for cause of death and
Yeah.
other weirdnesses.
CSI.
So you're going to like inspect them
See,
all,
right.
all dangerous like.
Check for the
Everywhere.
age of the maggots and like gunpowder
Yeah.
residue on the hand right here, which means it's suicide.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
Fuck.
You guys keep letting me talk. Stop that.
Can we give him negative inspiration? Is that a
I
thing?
want to.
No, you need to get
14.
you need to get a water ball sprayer and just no.
Bad joke. Bad.
All right, so you start investigating
Too
the
far.
bodies, and you find that all of them are ashen face. Their skin just seems just slightly shriveled. You find no
Some
open
lotion.
You find no open wounds on them. The guard has still a light mace. His leather armor is still intact. He doesn't seem to have any, again, visible wounds. He's got a small belt pouch on him. The woman has a small satchel. If you choose to go through those as well, I'll let you know. And the red-robed guy
Obviously, have to
is
do that
carrying absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Necromancy.
So I guess I'll just, while everyone else is poking and prodding other things, I'm going to bring the corpses into the bigger room and just kind of line them up.
Okay.
While people are doing other things.
All right.
By myself, apparently.
Give me a
'cause-
strength check while you do that. And Kabar, what are you doing?
I guess I'll check out the altars just to look at them.
now. The vases?
The vases.
Okay. So the vases.
Don't shit in it.
Oh,
so
man.
you go check
Part of the ritual.
They're already full.
You
knows
just kind of
everything
hang out, glazed.
Hey, I'm about where Renlith is right now because Joe was engaging him,
Yeah.
and he's just kind of watching Joe do stuff.
And now I'm dragging corpses into the room you're in. Like,
Why do you gotta drag them?
You get up
Because
to
they're in a
you get
pile.
up to the book, and
Yeah, I guess
there's-
maybe at that physical labor he walks up here.
there's writing on it. It's again in that strange language, but there's also pictures. Pictures might or might not tell you something. It does seem like it's some sort of ritual. And you can see in the picture that there's basically, it looks like people coming up with and dipping basically the little sensor that's on this this lectern, and they're dipping it into these piles of dust, and then they're putting it into the bowl and filling it with water, and then they drink it.
So what are they doing? They're taking. Oh, so they're scooping up the powder in one of the things, and then they add water, and then they drink it.
Kool-Aid.
Celia, do you recognize any of this?
No, this looks weird.
Does this seem familiar at all to me?
Seems like some sort of ritual, maybe either. I mean, based on
For like a specific deity or something?
it could be. The main thing you're thinking is it's some sort of either celebration ritual or ritual of passing, being that this is a crypt.
Oh, we're in a crypt. Okay.
I mean,
Does it have something to do with
You
the
were-
vision
you
that
were-
we saw?
you were told based on the vision, you know this is like a crypt and temple.
Got it.
Because they said that this is where, somewhere in here is where that Agamemnar was laid to rest. in the
Okay.
vision.
Van, can I talk to you for a second?
Just a minute. I just want to take one of my painter brushes without touching the pages. And I just want to kind of maybe turn the pages in the book and see if I can kind of, based on the study of ritual and religion that I've done, kind of decipher how this ritual plays out.
Okay. The next page shows them also giving the dust thing to basically having a corpse drag. Like they brought in a dead body and they're
What's
doing
the
a
next
ritual with
page
it.
show?
The next page shows no images, it's just text, but there is like a symbol.
What's the symbol?
It looks to be mostly geometric in form, but it also has a bit of basically a skull with a snake. Not like the snake going through the skull, but a separate snake.
Oh.
Like
not the
as
dark
like a margin
So I
snake
think it
almost.
listed dark mark. What about the previous page from like where I found it, the page before that?
You try to flip, and there's a lot of more writing.
Celia, does this seem familiar to you at
I
all?
already told you. No. And she walks out of the room.
What's that, Renlith?
What was your strength check?
12.
Takes you a while. But you start,
no one's helping me.
when you start dragging
It's
bodies.
unnecessary.
Nobody understands what or why you are doing what.
Yeah, because everyone else makes sense right now.
Are those the colors of the powder? And the
As
thing?
you drag the bodies, give me a perception check. Yes, those are the colors. Yellow, red.
What color of powder? Can you tell what color they're drinking in the book?
It looks like, basically it shows them also pouring it, and it looks like they're mixing the red and blue powders for the dead corpse. And in the previous picture, they're mixing green and blue.
24.
24. While you're moving the red-robed corpse, you hear, as you're dragging it across, there's a continual clink. Like, every once in a while, there's a clink while you're moving it along.
Keys or change?
Ooh, a penny.
And I don't
Like
think
inside
these
something or outside
researchers
something?
should have access to this.
Well, all you see, I suppose the guy had nothing on him other than red robes. So you don't see like a belt or anything. Well, I mean, there's.
Do you know
like, a
anything
belt,
about this?
But there's not like anything that should.
So
be,
it is something that would pique my curiosity about this.
Yeah, it's you don't see any visible reason for him to be clinking.
Okay, I'll investigate the clink then.
Okay, you're gonna investigate like under the robes.
Yeah, like nothing higher than the knee.
Okay.
I
I've been playing with you for over 2 years now.
Nothing higher than the knee. Okay, so just his feet.
Yeah, like not in his arms or like neck and stuff.
Okay, you don't notice anything.
I said, "Oh my god!" And I come over and look.
Higher than the knee?
Yes.
You're checking out the dust.
Me as a player, my inclination is
So
to mix this
looking
shit
at
up,
the dust,
drink it, and then feed it to one of the
Inside
corpses
each
in the
of
next
these
room.
vases, there's like a fine powder
Because
layer.
only
of
good can
dust.
come from
It looks
that.
like a lot of it has stuck and dried to the edges of the vases, but there's still a decent amount that hasn't dried away at the bottom of the vase.
A decent amount.
So there's enough dust here to make one of these
Renlith
fruit
just
punches.
Renlith, like in a weird, exhausted, almost shrill sort of voice, is like, "Just stop and think." None of this is any good. All of this, every single temple that we have gone to, has been death, darkness, and destruction.
All right.
He makes a compelling argument.
And I have half a mind to blow all of this stuff to hell.
Okay,
Yeah, that'd be sick.
give me 10
Especially
minutes.
since hell's a real place in this game.
That's right. So,
All right, let's go.
all right, wait.
Adding to that point,
I'm just gonna cast augury, like whip my runic stones out,
whips it out.
whip out the runes,
what are you
throw them
doing?
down. I'm gonna ask.
You're gonna use that 25 gold pieces worth of materials.
No, they're just the bones
You
have
just
to be
have
worth
to have.
25.
They don't get consumed.
Yeah, they don't. So that's just something I have.
Yeah.
You gotta know your stuff, otherwise
What happens
Dane
if
will
we
get you.
complete this ritual with one of the corpses in the other room?
10-minute casting time or one action?
No, just I'm gonna use a spell slot and just burn it.
So is it a one action?
Yeah, 6 seconds.
What was the question?
I'm wondering about the results. If I complete this ritual, if I drink the stuff like that's in this picture, and then mix the other stuff like in this picture, and give it to one of the corpses in the other room.
That's a really complicated question.
What happens if I take one of the corpses from the other room because there's a corpse in the pictures
Well, I'm not gonna let
and
you.
complete this ritual?
I'm not gonna let you feed a corpse anything. Just letting you know.
Well, you don't know what's going on.
Okay.
You get no response, like nothing.
What?
AKA, no particularly good or bad result.
I'm gonna approach Joe.
Hey, this one was
Hey.
clinking. I can't figure out why.
Need some help?
There's
nine
nothing
more.
on his toes. There's nothing in his
Okay.
boots.
I'll
There's shoes.
search the rest of them.
Just
I'm not-
Between the belly button and the knees.
No qualms.
just that person or all of them? I didn't quite
In
understand.
particular, the red robe
The one
guy.
that he points out. Okay, so
Yeah.
give me an investigation roll.
Ooh, 18.
18. So you're searching around, and basically you find an emblem on an amulet that the guy was wearing. The string that he's wearing it on is very thin, and like if you were probably looking at him, you wouldn't even notice that he had something.
Joe, I
else
found
in
some
that.
string.
Nice. I already got some from Renlith, though. Thank you.
Alright.
Which is ironic for the reason that I need it.
What's so big?
What's the emblem looks like?
Sweet look. There, look.
No, you're fine.
He's pulling it up so we can see.
Loading.
It's weird porn.
That's what it looks like.
Earth, wind, and fire.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
None of those are what?
There's fire, yes, and 3 things. Good job, Kabar.
Yes, I solved it. Cracked the case.
So they were mixing green and blue for the one they drank?
Yes.
I'm gonna take that bowl and I'm gonna scoop some green, scoop some blue, pour some water in there, and then I'm gonna prick my finger and put a little bit of blood in there. I don't know. This is weird shit.
He's gonna drink his own blood.
Then I'm gonna drink it. And then what was the one that they gave the corpse?
The one they gave to the corpse was red and blue.
I'm gonna do the same thing with the red and the blue with the bowl. Then put a little more blood in there, and then walk in and just dump it down the gullet of the guard in the armor.
Okay.
What? I'm not gonna let you do that.
You have no idea what's going on.
You're walking up to him with something.
It's a bowl. Like no, it's fine.
No, I'm not gonna let him do that.
All right. So after you drink the first one, you feel a wash of like holy energy wave over you.
Good or
and
bad?
You're affected by the bless spell,
Sweet.
and you have advantage on basically dex checks while in natural surroundings.
Like outside and stuff? Okay. So this is good.